Charlie boy is not man of integrity for any, as far as money is involved. He sold me out. So, okay, tell me now. Agreement with Nigerian breweries is, listen, whatever you are giving 50 cents, that's what you are giving Eedris. If you are giving 50 cents, 17 cartons of Dom Perignon, Crystal, I want the same thing. If you are giving him 17 babes, give me 17 babes. I'm not scared of anybody. I like to speak the truth, whether you like it or not. Most of the things where Two-Face be today, now Blackface make them happen. Black is a good guy. He's a good writer. But to be sincere, I didn't charge Two-Face those days. Blackface, we carry like 2 babes enter room. He go discharge Two-Face. They don't want Two-Face will make it talk. You help someone like Burna Boy say, nobody helped him in Nigeria. That's a stupid talk. Popular lecturer. Hi. Inside Unilag. Recorded him, and I was like, very old man, about 77.
Jesus!
And the girl was just like 18. So immediately we left. I didn't go to the next show. I just head up to the studio immediately. See inspiration. Oh my God, please.
My name is Biba.
I'm in school.
My lecturer.
50 Cent finally came with his crew, Young Bog, Lloyd Bank, all of them. And I walk up to me and I was like, yo, you gotta get the fuck out of that seat. That's 50 Cent seat. I was like, excuse me? We don't speak fuck in Africa. I don't know what fuck is all about. My name is Eedris Abdulkarim. I sold 4.6 million copies in a pirated country. Why don't you sit here and tell me how the American market works? I'm performing alongside with you. I was sleeping. My phone rang. He said, oh boy, put on your TV. Obasanjo is talking about you. I was like, really? Ha. What did I do? So I put on the TV. And I was hearing Obasanjo saying that, I love songs like, if you push me, I go push you. I love songs like, it go better. But there's one stupid boy that sang Nigeria Jaga Jaga. It is his father and his mother that Jaga Jaga. Even the Yorubas that are shouting, Emilokon up and down, they are the one way hungry, they fight, they kill up and down now. See, when was the last time you heard Ambatify? It's on your mandate that I stand. The next move, I follow and fight conductor, everything. Got to Alagbadu around 4:30 in the evening. There was this uncompleted building opposite Ray Power. Now there, I go patch. So, I say this guy don't they observe me. May still rest in perfect peace. Great soul. Steve Kadri.
Steve the Slick.
It was like, Baba, I don't see you for a year. What do they do for you? I said, bros, me now from Kano I come from. And I want to see Kenny Ogungbe because God say, if I see Kenny Ogungbe or D1, say I go make him. Say, you get them. Now start to the flow. Say, man, raw talent. He say, okay, you know what will happen? We have Chelsea Grand Slam show tonight. And Baba Keke and D1 will go there. Meanwhile, there are going to be other musicians, Daddy Shoki, Dr. Fresh, and other people. And there's one talented guy that I want you to meet. You guys can do something together. Then in future, maybe you can go your separate ways, but start from somewhere. I said, bros, God bless you. Thank you, bros. Say, you don't chop. I said, no, bros, I never chop. He said, come go chop. Great soul. You know, so I went to the canteen, ate something, and he gave me money to go and find something and wear. So in the evening, I just can't stand for the gates. Made the boss no go, leave me go. Finally, the boss came out. I just stand for it. And the driver said, Willie, you know. Now Steve said, no, leave her, open for him. I said, bros, thank you. So it was Yaba Tech. You know. So Steve introduced me to Eddie Montana.
Eddie Remedy.
You know. Then the show started, Dr. Fresh performed, Daddy Shoki performed, you know. We didn't have the opportunity to perform. Then Steve said, let's go back to Ray Power. We went to Ray Power that morning. Then Steve took us to Bengawe, North Respect Bengawe. Steve said, Benga, please, I beg. Help me find time, make you record these guys, even if not one song. Then Benga was like, do you guys have any songs you want to record? I said, yes. I said, MC Light Instrumental, please. Come bring MC Light Instrumental. Come tell Eddie, say, I don't write some things.
Can I be Miosha? Come on. Hey, that's the beat.
Yeah. So I don't write some things, but you go improvise me. You say, yes. So that's how we recorded Chakomo.
The smashing hit.
The smash hit.
Shakomo.
That revolutionized the industry.
Immediately,
we recorded Shakomo. The next day, Eddie went back to town. You know, Eddie, he get family. Now, me, I don't get family. I went back to my uncompleted building. So, Kenny Ogungbe packed very early in the morning. So, I made it compulsory that he doesn't know me, but so anytime he comes, I wash his car. You know. So, Steve now called and said, "Hey, Bobo, come. Let me take you to the studio and meet Sulaso. Sulaso will take you to Kenny or D1. If you see any one of them, tell them it's from Steve Kadri, that I want them to listen to this song, okay?" I say, "Yes, sir." So, went to the library and Baba D1 came in. So immediately he came in, I prostrated. I said, "Baba, good afternoon, sir. Enough respect, Baba. I'm a great fan, Baba. Baba, please, God says you should listen to my song. Even if you're not going to support me, just tell me if I'm in the right
on the right track.
I guess the one was not in the good mood that day, you know. So, you know, just look Sulaso, and that was it. Then Sulaso was like, I should leave the studio, so I left. While I was going, the spirit told me that, "Hey, I've told you, you will make it in this Lagos. Go back to the desert. Go back to Kano." Then another spirit said, "No, wait. Let Steve comes and tell him what happened." So Steve came back and was like, "Bobo, how far did you see D1?" I said, "Yes, I saw Papa D1, but he was not in a good mood." You know, it was like, "Okay, hold on, let's go back." So this time, Kenny and D1 done the present already. So Steve was now waving at Kenny in the other recording studio. You know how to rap
glass
now waved. Kenny was like, "Yes." Kenny Ogungbe now left, now opened door of the other studio. I was next to Kenny Ogungbe. You know what he did? "How you doing, man?"
I didn't remember you.
He was like, "How you doing, man?" And he hugged me. I was like, wow.
Baba Keke himself.
I was like, wow. I was dirty, but he didn't give a fuck. He hugged me. The guy shook my hand. He hugged me. "You good?" I said, "Yes, sir. Thank you." He said, "Great. Steve, what can I do for you? You know I'm on air." He said, "Baba, please, 40 seconds. Please listen to this." Baba Kika was like, "Dang, who is this?" I said, "This guy and his partner." He's like, "What? This is going on air right now."
Wow.
Now he removed the CD, just went and said, "Yo, this is coming from Alagbado studio, and from today on, we're going to be playing 75% local content than the 75% of American we've been playing."
Wow.
And that was it. He played that song 11 times that day.
Hey.
Shakomo. The next day, he played it more than 20 times. So while he was playing it, he now asked Steve to call me. So I now came. I was like, "This is a beautiful song." He said, "So what's your name?" I said, "Actually, we are two." He said, "Oh, but what's your name?" I said, "Mr. Remedy." He said, "So can I call you guys the Remedies?" I said, "Yes, sir." And that was it. Right there, God just answered our prayer. The next day, Eddie heard the song and he came to Ray Power and was like, "What's up, man? Yeah, what's up?" I said, "Yeah, so it don't happen." He said, "What?" So the next day, Baba Keke came and he saw me watching this guy. He was like, "You've been the one watching this guy all this way." I said, "Yes." He said, "Come." And I took me to his office. He said, "Sit down." And I told him my story. He was like, wow. And I said, "So after the 9 months under the bridge, and where have you been?" I say, "This uncompleted building right here." He said, "Wow." He now called Bengawe. He said, "Bengawe, you are not always around. Let Eedris stay with you in that house."
Wow.
Right in Alagbado. That was the first time I see shelter over my head.
Wow.
I enter bathroom bath.
Hey, God.
Wow.
You know, so Babakeke gave me some money to go shopping, buy food stuff and that. 2 months later, the song was all over Nigeria. Babakeke now called me and Eddie. And I said, "You guys should go to Ilorin and go and perform. When you get to Ilorin, come back. You have an appointment at Elizade Plaza. So we went to Ilorin. That was where we met Tony Tetuila. That was how Tony joined us. You know. So Tony joined us because we needed to record more songs. And the mom
Had
get money.
and then yes.
So, and he wants to sing desperately by all means. So, okay, come now. Let's do it. That was how we became 3. So, when we came back, we now went to Elizade Plaza. It was British Tobacco.
BAT.
So, I still remember the guy. He speaks Hausa to the white guy, Mr. Waterton, something. So, it was like, so Eedris, we're going to 36 State in Nigeria, and we're taking you guys to come
That's
on
Benson
promo.
and Hedges.
No, Rothman's Groove.
Rookman's Groove. Jeez.
Rothman's Groove. So you guys have to perform alongside with us.
36
You
freaking states.
Plantation Boys, you know. So we're willing to give you guys 10 million naira.
Hey.
Yeah?
What?
For
You will
somebody
never
that's on his way
see.
to-
You went they sleep.
500,
You went they sleep for uncompleted building.
You know. So I just looked Benga weird because he followed us to negotiate. So I was like, Baba, what's up? So I want to go 25 million.
Jesus.
Raise
Baba,
am.
Baba, Toba not change his mind. Shaking some Baba Keke 10. Oh, no. Money so I want to go 25 million. Well, okay. Yo, Mr. Waterton, we're going to be on the road for approximately 6 months. And it's crazy. It's, you know, we've got family to take care of. We've got a lot of things to do. So we're proposing 25 million. You say, no, Eedris, 25 million is too much. You just remove one Rothmans. Just light them up. I'm sure saying he won't test us. Whether we'll go fit selling product. Now he give me and Eddie 1-1. Now I collect, like, make that one no talk, say, and then no go take, give me deal.
Yes.
Say, okay, wait for me. I'll talk to my people. He went inside, came back after like 15 minutes. Say, Eedris, so I spoke with my people. Listen, man, final, 20 million. I said, pay. I don't want, I don't even look Benga face.
Which year be this one?
This 1999.
20 million.
1999. So,
What?
Baba Benguze was like, and now 2020 naira, 10 naira at that time. The currency.
So the money plenty.
Now Ghana must go. It's 10 million. Then after 3 months, they go write
The
check.
remaining 10 million.
So Benga now called Baba Keke. So basically, they brought the money out from what thing they call them? From their bank vault. Yeah. So and I said, where do you guys want to go to? I say, we don't even have an idea where we're going to already. Say, okay, I'll book a room for you guys at Sheraton. Security will take the money with you guys. That's so security follow us, carry money, enter Sheraton. Use the landline, call Baba Keke. Baba Keke came. And Baba Keke was like, congratulations, guys. Keep your head up. You know. I was like, no, Baba, see now. What is this? Take what you want and give us what. He said, no, it's your money.
Chai.
So you guys have inspired me. So today, I know what to do. I said, no, Baba, we insist. He said, you insist? He opened the bag. He removed 20 naira.
Wow.
He can't carry gold pen. Sign Kenny's Music. That was how,
Kenny's Music was born.
yeah.
Did you know?
So Eddie and I appreciated Baba, you know. So he now told us how to share the money. Yeah, you take this, you take this, you take this. Tony, you take this, you take this. You guys are starting your tour tomorrow in Kano. Finally, I'm going home to see
Going home
home.
returning home as a king.
Home.
Wow.
Wow.
Proud mother.
So I reached Kano straight to Emia Road. Went to my mom, gave her 2 million from my money, opened an account and put the rest there. So went on tour.
Mama, you don't want 2 million.
Yeah, so
For
my brother-
1999.
my brother,
Wow.
Ashimama, ko abende kike so kisia.
Kisia.
Kisia. Ko
So
gida
what
ne ko menene.
What you want buy? Anything you want buy? Buy if now house,
Anything.
buy out.
Kisia. So we went on tour. Kanu, Kaduna to Abuja, Bauchi to go Yola. We went all over. Then, during the tour, we started getting greedy.
By we now, you mean
Eddie, me,
Tony Tetuila?
Tony Tetuila. Anyways, Tony knew where he stands, but immediately Eddie brought it up like, oh boy, what's in the happen now? Shit, now we do this work now. I'm going to share the same.
They give Tony Tetuila.
Human being will always be human being. I was like, okay, you make a point there, Sha. I said, so what do you think? He said, no, man. We need to sit down and talk about these things. So I said, okay, no yawa. So when I go come up for Eddie place, I'll go meet
Tetuila.
Tony. Baba, come.
See waiting they go on.
Start writing your songs.
Try.
If you don't know, whenever we are together, just come, make you see how they take do. Apart from that, put your tent with Two-Face and the Plantation Boys. Make you start to see. I say, because very soon, something will happen where you don't go like, and I don't want to make your heart be broken. So Tony was like, thank you, Eedris, I appreciate it. Thank you. So he don't get my message. So,
But no vex, because the next one when you went, I know say plenty things. At that time, do you think say, looking with hindsight now, you for handle the team better? Because if you and Eddie,
that was the best thing I could do.
okay.
I wouldn't have said no to Eddie.
You wouldn't have not told Tony.
It's called being diplomatic.
Yeah.
That was the
Okay.
best I could do.
And you think if the three of you had that
It
conversation,
no go happen. Because I know say Eddie don't made up in mind. And I know say Tony is a very good guy. Sure you understand what I'm saying? So I no go offend the two of them because they get interest. So I will have to play a beautiful level game. So I told Tony, very serious, so I'm talking about the next 3 months, you should be dropping a single. It was like, thank you very much. Then he started working with Plantation Boys secretly.
yes.
Immediately we finished up, where would they enter Lagos like this? Baba Keke just dropped, Omode meta n ṣeré o, eré o, wọ́n ṣeré ayọ̀. I just laugh. I just go do Alwala pray. I say correct.
So wait, the time when he dropped that thing, no be beef, no be beef, because you know say he talk say he can't no fair corny.
Yes, now.
One say one sing, one say one rap.
Yes,
but say
he's telling the story. He's telling the story. Basically, say Eddie say na him the walk pass.
Yes.
Eedris say na him the so say me na nothing. So make I kuku go use that same thing. And I know say
yes.
So I know say
3 children they play.
You know,
then
and
they
that
play.
na King Sunny Ade old song. You know, so and I know say Nigerians they always pity
the underdog,
the victim.
the victim. You know, so I said take advantage of that, and he took advantage of it, and immediately Baba Keke signed Tony Tetuila up on
Wow.
Man, go be the first person when they sign.
straight up,
Wow.
straight up.
So how did they
Straight
manage?
up.
How did they manage?
So Eddie heard it and he was like, Heidi, you don't hear Abby. I said, but now what do you want now?
Abio.
It don't happen. Let's do it. I say, you and I, in future, we'll still go solo very, very soon. So make everybody that works their thing out. So and it was like, okay, cool. So what's next? I say, enter studio. One could reply to Tony. So we went to the studio and recorded bang, ting, bang, ting, bang, bang. They're jealous. Bang, 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 bang. One jealous. Ting, ting, bang, ting, bang.
Good.
You know.
Hits back to back.
You know, so the next thing, you know, Tony went to the studio and recorded. No, you don't eat my car. You know,
When you say Eedris now you
you know. So after that, I told Eddie, yo, it's time to go solo. So, no, before then, Eddie said, oh boy, come on. I say, what's up? He said, somebody won't give us 70 million. Moku sign on that person record label.
70 million.
I say, oh boy. We never even finish with waiting, we just signed with Kenny. He say, bro, this is an opportunity. So me, I don't pray, they fast, say I won't go solo. And I don't want to go solo with fight.
So you
I was
don't
looking
get
for
opportunity to go to solo.
I say, go bring the letter, come more sign, say remedies no do again. So if me and you don't sign, I don't know, say we don't get anything again with that. Because the letter is binding in court.
Yes.
You know, so immediately he break the letter, I just bam. So he go drop for Baba Keke. You know, then Baba Keke was like, guys, what's up? What's in the happen now? Why are you guys no more interested? You know. So Eddie was like, our song is not found here, our song is not found here, this. Like, say, Eedris, what about you? I say, Eddie, I'm sorry, bro. Baba, before I left Kano, my mom told me 3 things. Say, be prayerful. Don't bite the finger that feeds you. And don't sleep with married woman. I say, Baba, here's my song, 16 songs. I want you to sign me as Eedris Abdulkarim.
Yay!
In the presence of Eddie, Kenny Brown, his wife, Idi Ogungbe, Kenny Ogungbe, family, everybody.
So you don't prepare.
I was recording. I already had like 300 songs. I was recording. Eddie was like, Eedris, no be waiting me and you talk with that.
Kai.
I said, Eddie, I understand, but, you know.
It is what it is.
Again.
They say, okay, no problem. No problem. No problem now. We'll know who is the remedy now. I say, okay, no problem. You know. So that's how we went solo. My first song where Baba Keke drop was Waka Wiki MC.
Yes.
So it was a reply to Plantation Boys.
Yeah.
And there I tell them, say, Two-Face is the Plantation.
The rest
are the boys.
Yes,
say,
yes, yes.
say, if you want to find out, make them go solo. That's why I scatter them.
Hey.
MC Wagalugu Longolongo.
Ogo igi gogo mogo kwegege. Ogalogo magajega magazigita. Igi jaga jigako. Agajugu ragalo. MCs agajugu wongolongo. You know.
We rap that
That's
in
Eno
secondary school.
in Yoruba language.
Yes.
Yeah. And so then Blackface took offense, you know, Two-Face head swell. I say, Two-Face, don't let it get to your head.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, for the end of the song, Two-Face,
Yes,
don't let
yes.
this get to your head.
No.
Yeah, remember.
So they went solo, and we all knew that Two-Face was, you know. But during the tour, I learned so many things, you know. I was talking about greed now.
Yes.
I learned so many things. One, I saw where Blackface go chance Two-Face like this. Like, you know, okay, so Blackface and Two-Face in one room. You know, Eddie, Eedris, and Tony in one room, but they make the room maybe more special because we'll be 3.
Yes.
You know. Then Blackface we carry like 2 babes enter room. He go discharge Two-Face. They don't want Two-Face will make it talk. So if you go block Two-Face for maybe swimming pool, you go just did there, cover your head and go down. Two-Face, what's up, man? What's going on? What did they do here? He said, boy, now inspiration. No. I say, come on, keep quiet there. Which kind of inspiration?
Chai.
My man don't chance you, Abi. I say, no worry, everything is going to be okay. I say, everything at time. Black is a good guy. He's a good writer. But to be sincere, I didn't chance Two-Face those days. You know, but my problem now, say Two-Face, they think about those things now. They take Pian back, and that now when he mess up. So my message to him be say that him brother be that. He don't make him now. Make you call him, show him love. Take care of him.
Okay.
Because most of the things where Two-Face be today, now Blackface make them happen. So we all get mistakes.
Yes.
we're still talking about greed.
Yes.
We all get mistakes. And we regret the mistakes because now we won't come back. At least we'll do some classic thing too as a group. We all get mistakes. Everybody get their own mistake where they make, but we regret it. But you know, they say, you know, 20 children won't play for 20 years.
Yes.
You know. So make Two-Face just forget everything we don't have to call him brother, show him love. That's the way forward, and I will appreciate him for that. Because truly, inside, Blackface is a very good guy. But you know how life be. So anyway, my prophecy don't come pass on Plantation Boys. That, not that. Just same way I talk to Nigeria Jaga Jaga. 20 years later, it's still Jaga Jaga.
What's it be your quarrel with I was going to come to that fight. We'll come to that from that fight to 50 Cent.
No, but
to
wait,
Charlie.
the fight with the beef with Obasanjo and 50 Cent. Now,
No,
other
no,
chapter. Now, other chapter on your own. And so that we don't go, they interrupt, no give an opportunity. Mr. Lecturer.
Get down with me.
Yeah, that song, Mr. Lecturer, you know, exposed the ills in our society. Jaga Jaga also, but because Jaga Jaga can't carry story when we say, even the president, now be say, the people in the leadership position, they hear. Because if the president did not hear about the song, he was not even, because the president used the mouth talk, say, now your own family, Jaga Jaga, now your papa, Jaga Jaga. If the president of a country talk that, he may say, then they hear. But let's come to Mr. Lecturer. That song opened a new chapter in the Nigeria entertainment space. You know, people come begin to discuss and people come they talk about that. What will be the thing when inspire that song? And did you face any challenges from any quarter?
Okay, so like I said, after I dropped my second album on Kenny's Music, I went on tour, campus tour. So this time around, there was a show at Lagos University, Unilag.
Yes.
So after the show, we were just coming out. Then I saw a girl. She was trying, I don't know what happened. Was she trying to cross the road or she was trying to get a cab? She was confused. She was looking like a mad person. She was just very, very confused. So she ran back. You know, I was like, what's in the past? Guy, make on a park. I was always very observant about my environment.
Yes.
You know, so I now went to her. I said, what's going on? My name is Eedris Abdulkarim. What's going on? Talk to me. Don't be scared. I know something is wrong. Something is not right. Are you going to talk to me? I said, come with me. It was somewhere around Abule Oja. One restaurant there. We entered there. Sit down. They bring drink, come, eat. Said, my lecturer just gave me a deadline today that I should come to so hotel if I want to pass my paper. And I'm just confused. I don't know what to do. I can't tell my parents. I'm just confused. I said, really? I said, which hotel? She showed me the hotel. I said, okay, do me a favor. You go to the hotel. You will go. You will go. Don't worry, nothing will happen to you. You will go. I will handle it. I said, do you trust me? He said, yes. I said, okay, relax. I said, you see all these people, how many you think there be? He said, they are like 16. He said, they are soldiers. See them with camera, B. I said, don't worry. It will never disturb you again. Just relax. So I said, okay, so do you know which room it is? He said room 8. I said, okay, good. Go into the room. When you get to the room, pretend like you've locked the door and leave the door open. And make sure that you are not reluctant. Just play with him so he can take off his clothes and all that. Just leave the rest for me. So 5 minutes later, the way my boys remove the door, with camera, focus on the lecturer. I no go call his name. I promised the lecturer that I wasn't going to, after he promised that he was not going to
Disturb
any girl again. That's cool. So recorded him and I was like, very old man. About 77.
Jesus.
And the girl was just like 18.
Hey.
Haba, come on.
The girl was like, I was like, sir, when you
Wow.
Yeah.
That's granddaughter.
Omo moi. Money, Shemo Kenny Ogungbe, Ogamini, she toba show lórí TV, kí lẹ feel. Money, I'm not just share John to the long moon, she room or lie. Popular lecturer. Hi. For inside Unilag.
This is what they talk now over 20 years ago.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now, 4 years ago, now I destroyed the tape.
Oh, you kept it.
Oh, just 4 years ago.
You kept it though.
4 years ago, now I destroyed the tape. So, he begged the girl. He said he would never harass any girl in that school anymore. So, I said, okay. Babe, lecturer don't pass you. You don't know the. Yeah, so go back school, enjoy yourself. He's never going to harass you again. And that was it. So immediately we left. I didn't go to the next show. I just head up to the studio immediately.
See inspiration.
Lecturer.
Oh my God, please.
My name is Bibo. Oh yeah.
I'm in school.
Wanna keep my head up.
My lecturer
Wants to have sex with me.
My HOD, wanna get down on my knees.
I'm in love
With my studies, I don't give a damn if you fail me.
What's your name? Bibo.
My name is Bibo. Bibo. Oh yeah. What you say? What you say? Bibo.
Let's go.
Wow.
You know? So that was how the song came up. So immediately I was like, Baba, it's dropping another new one. He said, what? I said, guy, you know the rest? I said, no, Baba, not back to back. So he listened to it, he was like, what the? I said, Heidi, what happened? I said, it was yesterday. He was like, really? I was like, what? I said,
That thing went
right.
not easy. No talk am. First person to beef with president. You did your own. The president
The
carry
first and
beef
the
come.
only person.
You did your own. President carry beef come. Now, Jaga Jaga was a song
Nigeria,
that
Jaga
shook
Jaga.
Nigeria. Even till tomorrow, if they do struggle, then they play Jaga Jaga.
Normally.
That song will shake the country.
Same story.
In that song, you addressed a lot of things. Your friend, your very good friend, Festus Kiyamu, he did the song.
Yeah.
Ade Bende did the song.
Yeah.
You talk about Charles Taylor. Now that time, Charles Taylor, after trouble don't happen for Liberia, he come Calabar, you know. You talk about
brought
Koja.
a lot of gold,
Yes.
a lot of
Liberia
money.
Mafia.
Ask
for Nigeria.
Obasanjo know where it's just still on
You
money
also
dey.
talk about Koja, want Kowo Waja,
No be lie.
NEPA want the regular
No be lie.
419 for Nigeria. I
be
get
lie.
to Ikeja, now 100 naira.
1,000 naira.
Action film for Nigeria. Eedris, when Charles Taylor did now, he dey live big life, buy estate for Calabar, that na Liberia Mafia for Nigeria. Baba. So this Jaga Jaga now, everybody, those when they this our generation know the lyrics of the song and everything when they there. The response of the president at the time, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, how did you take that response? The thing cause problem for record label. Just tell us exactly what happened. How you take handle
Okay,
am.
so Mr. Lecturer was everywhere, and approximately 32 million Nigerians voted me to raise the Olympic torch. Obasanjo was one of the contestants. Plenty prominent Nigerians. So Obasanjo basically didn't win. I won. Late Dora Akinyuli won. Larry Zamuje won. Segun Adegbami won. Professor Patutomi won. And we headed to Athens for 5 days, Greece. Then from Greece to Egypt. Then when we were in Egypt, we were having lunch, and Dora Akinyuli told me, Eedris, what did you do for you to be here? I said, my song, Mr. Lecturer, was talking about sexual harassment in campuses, our lecturers. He said, oh, I know that song. I said, wow. I said, wow, I'm proud of you. These are the kind of inspirational songs that we want in our society. Listen, if you want anything in this country, just let me know. I'll always be there for you. Same thing with Professor Patutomi, you know. We appreciate you. Just keep your head up and keep being you. I say, okay, thank you, sir. The next day, Dora Akinyuli passed the torch to Segun Adegbami. Segun Adegbami, I guess, passed the torch to Pele. Pele passed the torch to Professor Patutomi, I guess. Then Professor Patutomi passed the torch to me, and Patutomi was crying. He said, my son, I'm passing my generation to your generation. That was too emotional for me. That's him saying that you're now an authority. Go out and speak more. So for me, that's too much for me. Too much. That's like, to whom much is given, much
Much
is
is
expected.
expected.
So, went back to the hotel. After everything, went back to Nigeria. I did Allah and pray. I said, God, show me what's going on. What should I talk about now with everything that is happening? I slept and I saw it. You know, I was playing, what they call them, Koso. You know, and it came, Jaga, Jaga. On the sand, I just saw it. Didn't see the hand that was writing it, but it was Jaga, Jaga. I was like, oh yeah. I woke up immediately. That time phone done day was 2001. So I recorded it. Nigeria, Jaga, Jaga. I was looking for the next line. Everything scatter, scatter. Poor man, they suffer, suffer. Busa, busa. Gunshot in the air. Armed robber came to your house. That was Funchal Williams.
You don't take money, you know, rape your wife.
You know, rape your wife. You went straight up to your bedside. Busa. 6 feet now, you down. Which armed robber no one? No armed robber when no one money.
Yes, which I'm.
Now political armed robber.
Be that.
So I say, oh, thank you, God. So I called Chris Okoro immediately, and we went to the studio, and we dropped Jaga Jaga.
Hey, who make that beat?
Chris Okoro.
Hey.
That beat
Chris
is mad.
Okoro, you know, assisted by Soso Beat. It's another great producer. Yes. So I took the song immediately to Kenny Ogungbe. He was like, damn, ID, this is a crazy song, man. It's going to cause plenty problem. But this is the fact. But I have to play it because it's the reality. So there's nothing like being diplomatic about it. There's nothing to change. It's going on radio right now. And Kenny Ogungbe promoted Jaga Jaga, and Jaga Jaga was everywhere. 3 weeks later, I was sleeping. My phone rang. He said, oh boy, put on your TV. Obasanjo is talking about you. It's like, really? What did I do? So I put on the TV. And I was just hearing Obasanjo saying that, I love songs like, if you push me, I go push you. I love songs like, it go better. But there's one stupid boy that sang Nigeria Jaga Jaga. It is his father and his mother that Jaga Jaga. I was so happy that my message got to the president. And the president took me straight to another level. I was extremely happy. So, 3 months later, Obasanjo gathered his governors and they were going to Europe to look for foreign investors. My friend, German ambassador, called me, say, Eedris, I want you to come and perform in one of the events where your president is coming.
Oh, wow.
I said, great, I'd love to do that. You know, so enter Europe, you know, Obasanjo, Atiku, governors, everybody. And the ambassador was, and to perform for us right now, is one of the Olympic torchbearer, ladies and gentlemen, Eedris Abdulkarim. And the DJ drop Jaga Jaga. Obasanjo don't even hear waiting the just start today. That's the goal. Nigeria Jaga Jaga, now one of the governors want to say bye-bye.
Baba, na that song.
I said, what? The head time body vex. As I perform the song finish, Obasanjo don't even know. We don't even look the ambassador. They don't look for a foreign investor again. They'll come back to Nigeria straight.
So now abroad you perform the song.
For Germany. Came back to Nigeria straight.
See that ambassador.
Since that time, they don't look for me. Obasanjo don't look for me up and down that time. Eating hand time gone. So I was waiting for their next stop in Europe so that I'll move to the same place and go and perform. But they don't come back to Nigeria. Because I know say Europe, now Europe, no be Nigeria. You know if you do me anything. It was in the train now. In the train, all of the governors, them enter now. Just like normal people.
Citizens.
So now when they come Nigeria, they behave like God. So the song hit the president. I make the song pain the president. However, today, Obasanjo himself is the chief campaigner of Jaga Jaga and have been vindicated. How many letters he don't write? That's life.
You know what he even make a with I'm sorry to this our dear ex-president. Waiting will make him vex some more that time. Now the first say, don't they dance?
Yes, before it come
Bang, jiggy, jiggy,
Yeah,
jiggy,
don't
bang,
dance
jiggy.
before they
Tap
come.
me, na me be bang, jiggy, 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 bang, jiggy, jiggy,
Boom, boom,
bang,
boom,
jiggy.
boom, 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 boom. It's just
but was there pressure from the inside? Like say
Yeah.
maybe somebody make phone call say that song.
Don't
Maybe
they banned the song. It was banned.
It was banned.
But it was already everywhere.
did you have issues
DJ was
with-
banging the
Did you
song.
have issues with the record label?
No, my record label supported me. Kenny Ogungbe.
100%.
Oh yes, that's why I love Kenny
your
Ogungbe.
brother.
I love Kenny Ogungbe too much.
Wow,
I love Kenny Ogungbe. Kenny Ogungbe. Mwah.
interesting.
Are you kidding me,
Everybody's always saying what I've never heard anybody say anything
Bad
bad
about
about
him.
Kenny Ogungbe
bro?
and ID.
That a human being, bro. That man, na human being. Baba Keke. Oh my goodness, God. As soon as Baba Keke trust you and they believe you, and he see say your word na your born,
Yes.
he go there with you forever. I still dey enjoy my relationship with Baba Keke.
Wow.
Chai.
Are you kidding me? I never see human being like that for my life before.
Wow.
Make we use
When
this
you
up-
hear people say, I hear people outside say Kenny's music exploited a lot of artists. That big lie. You were nothing before Kenny Ogungbe made you somebody. And when we started, there was no internet.
Yes.
A lot of work.
they did the
It
groundwork.
took a lot of
Do you
work.
understand?
Do you know what it
There was
means?
no internet.
Baba, you see, you know this one we don't talk. The good thing we say years after testimony day. We'll just use this opportunity because we too know small. The Honest Bond podcast. We want to appeal to the leadership of the country. National honor. You know, say when D1 been coming, in the mentioner, the impact when they make. See Baba Keke, see Oga D1, ID on the street, even national honor.
They've done
that
so much.
young people can read about them and
They've done
invite
so
these
much.
qualities. Baba, another thing when now only you fit talk because now you happen to gong. This situation with 50 cents. So make it not be like say the matter too long. The thing where we know now say he gets
Seat.
you the hot. Then contract you say okay, oh, this person go perform so that I just want to do a bridge so that they talk now. Now what happen? Go because now you dead there and some other people when according to what we hear, those people then they hide their face when the thing happen. So you don't talk what you want. The people don't accept waiting you talk say you want. But when you can't enter inside the plane, waiting you agree with them, no be waiting con dey. Just take us through waiting happen for inside that plane and every other thing will happen.
Then after.
You know, the plane saga, it was the second day. A day before that time, well, that was the first show at TBS. So we were at backstage and 50 Cent and his crew came and they chased every Nigerian artist out of the backstage.
Including those on the bill to perform.
P-Square.
For home.
Flog everybody, come out.
For home.
As in flog. Flog that come out for backstage.
For our own country.
Bro, you need to see. Are they boy for where are they? I was waiting for them to come and chase me. So they finally came. So immediately they came and I was like, yo, the guy put torchlight. I said, hey, take that shit out of my face. Say, you gotta get the fuck out of the backstage. It's 50 Cent is coming. I say, what? So what? I said, so what? I say, listen, man, you get the fuck out of my face. So you can't ask the organizer. I said, what the fuck are these people? One of the organizers, Tadi, can't rush go meet him. He said, leave him. They know say I go cause wahala.
Problem child.
Say, leave him. Now, dear the wahala for start. So they escaped that night. Because you was like, go push torchlight. The bouncers come, they do work. They do the secure Nigerian bureau's work. You treated our artists like shit. You didn't pay me. Like, seriously. Chase them out. Come go put them for inside one small tampoli where we say hit full. I'm talking of our known artists now. Treat them like shit. So, 50 Cent went on stage. I remember that day they shared umbrella. So 50 Cent went on stage. Meanwhile, he don't change 100 naira. So crowd come to say that $1 the guy, they spray. 9 people, they struggle, they fight themselves. About 7 people die inside that crowd that day. Nigerian bureaus cover them up.
Oh.
Reality check.
Wow.
Girls were raped. And you know, say umbrella, now weapon. You get depending where we go, take all them now, weapon it be.
Yes.
So they were raping, they were beating people. So they covered that up. Because my agreement with Nigerian bureaus is, listen, whatever you are giving 50 Cent, that's what you are giving Eedris. If you are giving 50 Cent 17 cartons of Domprion, Crystal, I want the same thing. If you are giving him 17 babes, give me 17 babes. If you are giving him an executive suite in any hotel, I won't make my room the opposing room. Because I know someone need me. Wyclef just left. And I know say that business when they do. You are making more markets with your drinks. But who are drinking the beer? Not Americans, Nigerians. Who are buying the shares? Nigerians. So why do you treat us like shit? And you can't sell your product without our music. How can you sell your product without our music? So, the next day, got to the airport, went to my business class, sat down, waited for 50 Cent and the school for 2 hours, 30 minutes. It's the cash was inside plane. Yes, the same artist where they chase with Bulala, all of them don't go economic class, sit down. You know, then at the hear them, they talk, say, it's who they do. No, 50 Cent will come now, you go chance them. I think I was hearing them, and I know them. You know, so 50 Cent finally came with his crew, Young Bog, Lloyd Bank, all of them. And it was like, and I walk up to me and I was like, yo, you gotta get the fuck out of that seat, that's 50 Cent seat. I was like, excuse me? We don't speak fuck in Africa. I don't know what fuck is all about. My name is Eedris Abdulkarim. I sold 4.6 million copies in a pirated country. Direct marketing. So what are you talking about? Why don't you sit here and tell me how the American market works? I'm performing alongside with you. Then he went downstairs to meet the organizer. I was watching from the window. Then the organizer was like, so instead of him to tell 50 Cent to tell the organizer, say, okay, make una go remove him now. You know, so 50 Cent and the school wanted to feel like gangsters. So they came back to me and said, yo, we just spoke with the organizer. They said they don't fucking know who you are. Before I know, they don't attack me. So my boys, they economic class next to me. Now they come back, you know, come attack 50 Cent crew. So 50 Cent and the school was like, yo, hold on, he's a gangster. Now jam the plane. Make the hit, they catch everybody. So at that time, who was the P-Man president? Charlie Boy was the P-Man president. So I felt like, okay, if I call Charlie Boy, he go come fight my fight for me by taking the case to the court. And from there, we'll get, you know, good judgment and, you know. So I pick up my phone and called him. This time around, all my 2 boys, I don't call them, they don't block everywhere. Nobody they go anywhere. Molue don't block everywhere. Imagine say Molue come airport, come park. What thing Molue they do for airport? So hold up was everywhere. The next person that called me was Commissioner of Police, Lagos, MD Abubakar, Mohammed Abubakar.
Yes, that's
you know Frank Uba was the PRO that time.
Yes.
He said, Eedris, the president just called me now and said that you have kidnapped 50 Cent. I said, what? I said, no, sir. I said, I had a deal with the multinationals That whatever they give 50 Cent, that's what they'll give me. So I just sat on the business class, and 50 Cent and his crew came there to attack me and asked me to get up from the city. Say, Akasamu, Ageremu.
Wallahi.
Say, stand and fight for your rights. That's Hausa man for you. Then he off the phone. Then when 50, to God be the glory. You can find him online. DJ T, you remember DJ T?
DJ T, yes.
Movie,
yes.
video.
Yes. We shoot Olamide first video.
Yes, and
yes.
Duro.
He was recording everything as they were assaulting me. He did inside in tape. So immediately Charlie Boy came. DJ T just came to tell me that, Eedris, all the recording day here now. I'll give it to the P-Man president so that I go fight your right. And the biggest mistake what I do for my life be that.
Calling Charlie Boy.
I don't know who, as in say, may I allow DJ T go give him
The
tape.
recording.
Why?
Because I didn't know. I felt like, he will, you know, he will fight because it's the P-Man president. This is an opportunity for our industry to grow and do the right thing and put the multinationals back in check. So immediately he collect the tape, just walk up to Odumegu.
That's the MD
of Nigerian Breweries. He say, Shebu, I don't do am tete. Finally, I don't do my hand. It's going all over the world as they take assault Eedris. He did inside this tape. That was how he negotiated with Odumogu and blacklisted me. The bastard blacklisted me.
Say what now?
He sold me out. How you go take no? 3 days later, Charlie Boy was arrested by Nigerian Breweries, Odumegu. Anytime you see him, anytime you see Frank Uba, ask him, say, why did you arrest Charlie Boy 3 days after 50 Cent saga? Because the deal didn't go through. The negotiation didn't go through. So they don't first pay him money.
Okay.
So he was asking for more. It can't be like, say...
Okay, Nigerian Breweries don't pay him
Even
for the tape. So
for
he
the
was
tape.
not asking for more money.
Yes, before he gives them the tape. Now Nigerian Breweries look, say, the best thing to do now to carry this guy. Now they carry him. They took him straight to Abuja. Did he ever tell you guys that when he came here?
No, he said he was arrested.
So,
he said he was invited.
he don't invited Guinea. He was arrested because the tape was with him. He wanted to expose Nigerian breweries, but he exchanged it with money. But it was not enough for him. He wanted more.
So novice, Baba, because on this same platform, when he talk about this incident, he shared his own side of the story. And
that's why I am here now. I call Nedu immediately.
Yes. And
But I mean the thing happened to her, and they tell you, say, see what thing happen here.
yes.
And meanwhile, everybody knows Charlie Boy that is a cash and carry human being. When he planned with what's his name, Deji Adeyonju, when he planned with Deji Adeyonju to protest and stand for Nigerians about something in Abuja, he went behind Deji Adeyonju to go and collect money from Festus Keyamo on behalf of President Muhammadu Buhari. That is his lifestyle. But I didn't know that was going to happen. I felt like this is my leader. And this music industry need change. Why do you treat Nigerian artists like shit when you know that we're actually the one that is selling your product with our music?
Is there any proof that he collected money from Odumegu for the tape?
The tape. So why would he have the tape and he didn't use it to fight for my right? Put 2 plus 2 together now. It's very simple. So businessman in don't see him. Say, oh, see him.
And today nobody know where the tape did.
Look for DJ T on Instagram.
I know DJ T. I know DJ T.
Even if DJ T no one put on for camera, he go tell you behind camera, say, oh boy, now waiting happen with that. So he blacklisted me. The next day, they say Eedris slapped 50 Cent. And guess what? Oh? The next day, Charlie Boy called meeting and called all Nigerian musicians. He didn't call me. He didn't call me. The next day, he called everybody. He now called everybody and say, we are here today to talk about Eedris Abdulkarim. And I want you all to know that from this moment, he has been banned. Meanwhile, before the meeting starts, person where they work with him for more than 25 years, his name is Mike Palm. You know, it's a dreadlock rasta. He carry phone, call me. He say, Eedris, where you there? I hope you are not far from P-Man. I said, yes, I'm not far from P-Man. He said, they do meeting for your head now, say they won't ban you. I say, same Charlie boy, way I called yesterday, make come fight for me. We collect tape saying go fight, so we go court win this case. So tell me why you go do that kind of thing. If no be say, what I don't pass, Gary. So immediately I got there. People now was like, where the Eedris? Where the Eedris? I say, see me here. They don't tell me say anything they happen. Now my palm now called me, say they don't do meeting, say they won't ban me. I bet make una help me ask them what I do. Now they I know say Charlie boy don't sell out. Now they give me microphone. Now Jan talk everything. I said the tape there with Amo. And I know say you don't take the tape, negotiate. Now I make it one ban. Because why you won't ban me? Now me call you yesterday, say, see people they harass me for airport. And DJ T can't give you the video, say, see the evidence, say they harass Eedris Abdulkarim. What did you do with the tape? Ain't you supposed to take this case to court and present it as proof? Say Eedris was harassed so that 50 Cent and the crew can pay for damages. But you used it to negotiate with Nigerian bureaus. Then you wanted more and they arrested you and took you to Abuja. And you were in cell for 13 days. Now say invite. Who will invite you?
No, because why they talk this thing as a story day, his own account. He said that he had written letters and then said that threats.
He said that because of Jaru show.
No, he said he don't write letters. Say make no person come Nigeria.
Yes.
Because if they come, wahala go day. And so maybe to forestall a breakdown of law and
make the arrest.
they have to take him out of circulation.
Charlie boy 3 weeks later went to Alaba to close down all shops for Alaba. All those pirate boys. He closed the shops down. He said no more piracy, no this. Guess what? The boys go back. Call him. Carry 5 million, give him. Guess what? My friend, my palm, the Rasta guy, can't go back to Alaba. They check whether the pirates don't open shop again or waiting. Now the pirates guys going to laugh and say, look at you. Ewu. And Nahibo. And those boys Nahibo. They say, come here, you be mumu. Your guy don't collect money. Oh. So it's not man of integrity for any, as far as money it's involved. So when that happened, I was like, damn, I've been blacklisted. Alhamdulillah. Most importantly, I've done what I'm supposed to do. From today on, Nigerian artists will be respected and will be given the respect that is due, even though I sacrificed my career. And I had a good case because everything was there. How 50 Cent and his crew attacked me.
Come on, Ario, till today will not see the video.
No. Of course, Nigerian police don't drill and don't use police collect the tape for hand. They don't, and that not the original. DJT said the team pay now. That would have been a good case internationally for me because they assaulted me and they attacked me. You know?
Meanwhile, they call you slap.
Yes, I slap. If say I'll kidnap 50 Cent. The matter don't reach president. Please, president call Inspector General of Police. Inspector General of Police call Commissioner of Police for Lagos, MD Abubakar. Now MD Abubakar say, no be waiting happen with that. Eedris is fighting for his right. So why they no arrest me? We be saying, na me the thing go. Why they no arrest me? Tell me now, why was I not arrested?
Maybe because it brought people to the airport and it blocks the
you don't understand what I'm saying.
No, I understand.
Why police not, if true, he was the one that was the attacker or aggressor. Why wasn't he arrested there or afterwards?
But they arrested Charlie Boy because he had their secret on the tape. And he used it to negotiate to collect money, but he wanted more. Then they had to call Inspector General of Police to come and pick him to Abuja. That was what happened. Whether anybody believes it or not, bam, I don't tell you.
Wow.
He could say this account, as you be saying, you be the person when they there, the thing don't come out.
Go and watch Young Bug video. He said it after a long time.
Yes. I think it was in 2018.
Yeah,
he said the biggest thing he experienced for his life now when he come Nigeria.
Yes.
Say this dude stood up and fight for his rights. I don't know who dude was.
Yeah, I saw that video.
You understand what I'm saying? That was the first time we truth come out. He said it how they dragged me, how the crew dragged me. He said it now. Not be me attack them. Them drag me. fight me, can't hit me for where I did. My bodyguard, if you see in face, the chair,
Malo, name.
he was there. So they said the guy is not a pussy. He's not. He's a real dude. Say if I was in his position and the 50 Cent was in his position, he would do the same.
What's your company reaction? What's your company listening to your career afterwards?
It affected my career. But it was a beautiful sacrifice that gave birth to Davido, Burna Boy, Wizkid, and everybody today. The same business class. Now they are flying their own private jet now. Because you see, if you don't fight for your industry, nobody would fight for you.
Well,
Unfortunately, most of them don't appreciate it. And I don't give a damn. For me, what it's more important is that I've done what God asked me to do.
Because I was going
and
to
our
ask you-
music industry is now all over the world.
I was going to ask you how you feel about them connecting, because the truth is there's a gap between.
I've opened the road for them. It's their responsibility to appreciate the fight. And if they don't, I don't give a damn.
But then again, is it possible that, for example, although you can say it's from a position of ignorance, waiting person no know, you no know him. And the good thing
No,
is
it's pride.
Pride.
That
It's like you saying that
plays a key role.
it's like you help someone like Burna Boy say nobody helped him in Nigeria. Would you have been a star without some people starting the revolution?
Yeah.
That's a stupid talk. That's a stupid talk. You wouldn't have been where you are if we didn't make this industry what it is. If we didn't fight for it. Since then, Nigerian Beauty started respecting Nigerian artists.
Okay, so sir, I have 2 questions to ask you, right?
Yes, please,
Back to
go ahead.
back. Okay, so the people that are Generation Z right now, they are between the age of, they should be from 26 downwards now. So I believe the people from 1997 to 2005 should know you like very, very well. Me, I do know your songs. Now, this new generation of music, of artists, how will you love for, no, not even the artists, everyone, this new generation in total, how would you love for them to remember you? Because right now, we all know Eedris, we all know your songs, but right now, there are lots of, like, there are new artists that are the ones popping. Not like you have forgotten, or no, not at all. But how will you love them to remember you?
It's for the truth that I stand for. That's all.
And do you plan on also collaborating with any new generation artists
that is
right now?
conscious enough. Yes, Faz.
Fouls? Who else apart from him?
I mean, because I was going to ask that question
Faz
because
is
Who else
the only
apart from
conscious
him?
artist in this new generation.
Oh,
Who
okay.
else? Please tell me.
Would it
Who is
be-
conscious?
Would it be?
Please give me one.
Would it be because he preaches the same thing you do?
That's
that's what we're
consciousness.
talking about now. That's what we're talking. That's consciousness.
If your
now.
music is not adding value, no matter how far it goes, I don't give a damn. Because the lifespan is 3 months or 4 months. You need to play another one
Yes.
to replace that
On
one.
to the next.
But when a song is evergreen, it will always be evergreen. Nigeria still Jaga Jaga 21 years later.
Same story.
And people will stop listening to Jaga Jaga until Nigeria good.
And when is that?
When dollar is 1,500. Buhari took it. Good luck, Jonathan left it 198.
And they won't kill him.
Buhari took it to 3. You can imagine.
700.
My sister.
They want-
Buhari took it to 300. Tinubu skyrocketed it to 1,600. As from today, it was 1,590. That's 600. It's going to 2,000. So how do you want common people to survive in this country? Tinubu should wait for another Jaga Jaga for his head. Because people are suffering. Even the Yorubas that are shouting Emilokon up and down, they are the one way hungry. They fight, they kill up and down now. See, when was the last time you heard Ambatify? It's on your mandate that I stand. I was in an event yesterday, and Sheyi Law came up and said that I beg make una no vex, so everybody don't cost me tire because I stand for Tinubu. Say na your mandate a day. You say I know they your mandate again, no.
He said that?
Say,
Wow.
he said they don't cost am tire. Say I beg make una no vex, so una don't cost me tire. Oh. Some of una even say my head look like yash. He was saying it. Say that the yabam gone. We were at the event. Now the event where they come from.
Yes.
If you see me, you ask them. I was like, Shay, how do you cope now? Say, my brother, I messed up. He said, I know be saying collect anything. Say he made the biggest mistake.
Wow.
I said, why you not go make mistake? You know no person. You go to stand for him. Not be person where you know you go stand for.
Abio.
Hunger is everywhere. People are dying.
Pounds is 2,000.
So,
You
Baba,
can imagine that, my brother. How?
Baba, it's
How
so-
would people survive?
Baba, it's so good to see that.
How?
That consciousness still
Still
there,
dey.
and you still they use your music.
No,
as
you don't
tool.
know day. No, watch out. We're
We're
coming.
grateful. Thank you very much.
coming.
We're really very, very appreciative.
I see the
Everyone that is connected,
Yeah, even told me that.
Baba, everyone that is connected to you, and the fact say as you they discuss the situation, they mention their names and they talk the experience. Now, very big lesson to people when we say then they watch, make them understand. Say in the good way you they do. Even though some people feel they ungrateful, there are others that would always remember
Most definitely.
and call your name.
Most
So we're going
definitely.
to say shout out to you, shout out to your loving wife,
Yes.
Yetunde Abdulkarim Ajeni
Yeah.
Fuja.
Somebody say, tell us your own side of the story. Oh, about this noisemaker. We want me to call. What be that in there? That noisemaker. We want me to when they do some sacrifices for them. We saying they pave way. No, I can't remember him showing us where he has cutlass and he enter bush, the clear road. I'm paving way. You people come and paving way. The clear bush to tell you to make pave way. Everybody do on your own hustle. Okay, let me just tell you guys. Everybody. You don't sit down and watch somebody keep insulting different generation to generation. The generation before him, the generation after him, the generation of, the generation after him, which kind of insult? Why? I don't get it. I might understand you're frustrated, bro, but just everybody cannot come and be telling you you are lying. Nobody. And when I say you are lying, I know first of all, I didn't know what happened in the plane. I was never there. To make everything worse, P-Squire did not perform in 50 Cent's show. We were never in the bill. So, bro, what's your problem? Not today, not they carry P-Square for. If I see the progress, he will attack you. That is his way. Like you guys are just not seeing it now. Check what he has been doing since. Let me tell you, there was a generation. There was a generation before his generation, before my generation, before nobody could even mention your name. Nobody will mention your name, my brother, because nobody sent your papa. You're so stubborn. Arrogant, greedy. You know what they pain you. You don't see, and with you today, what did happen now? That means it never happen. I don't say that there you lie, you not consign me. It's none of my business. I was not there. You say something happened for backstage. They carry Koboko flag that P-Square. P-Square did not go for the concert. We have another concert. We were never built. And the reason why, because they offered us peanut, we say we're not going to play. But dude, you go collect peanut, you're going to expect VIP treatment on top of you. They don't beat you well. They don't beat you well. They didn't beat you. Then some of you want to make it like Burna Boy. Why would Burna Boy talk about his health or whatever? My brother, an old man will not respect his age. They will carry him balls, tie up and leave. Did you hear me? An old man will not respect himself. They will carry him balls, tie up and leave. If you know what that thing means. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. P-Square was never built for that concert. That Shoki is here telling you guys, this guy is a big liar. Tetuila is telling you guys, this guy is a big liar. Everybody we know he's a liar. We were never built in that concert. We didn't go. Why is Eedris mentioning us? The only way make him bring you down, they carry Koboko floor. Who collect beating? Now you the collect beating. I said they don't beat you well. They don't beat you well. I hardly come online to discuss something like this, but I don't need to go do podcast. I even call Nedu. I tell Nedu, I go send you $5,000. You Nedu, Google. If you see where the right say P-Square, they backstage, or P-Square perform for this concert, or P-Square was even built to perform in that 50-cent concert, Nedu, I go give you $5,000. Nedu find and finish through yesterday, no see him. This morning say, bros, I don't see him. I say, see him. Why is he lying? Let me tell you the people that performed in that concert. 21 Week, Obesere, Daddy Shoki. Now them Sonia, now them perform. Those ones are a legend. Then we were the Gen Z of today. The Tony Tetuila, the Star Plus, the South Sultan, the P-Square. You know, that was it. And now everybody will just look. He fought for the industry. I just imagine a holding phone, carry cutlass, enter bush. I'm fighting for you people, the clear road. P-Square becoming, the band becoming, I'm clearing. Now waiting put for your mind. That is his problem. This industry, do your own. I swear to God. Shout out to every young artist that is making it. Because if they leave this guy, the next generation will go come out. I go tell you, if by the grace of God, maybe the likes of even Wizkid, Pikin. This Eedris stupid story go continue. You go they pass and they go. Can't you just celebrate people and let it be? I fought. Now they're entering private jet. Like I talk, Superman, Hulk Hogan, Hulk, Spider-Man, you're a fighter, warrior. But now you're not saying this guy shouldn't have mentioned his health. Okay, the health Phoebe, but now he find trouble. All of you checking, don't waste this opportunity. Money no day Nigeria. I mean, things rough. If you want to make $10,000, go and Google 2004 50-cent show organized by Star Mega Jam by Star. Google them. If you see where they talk say P-Square perform or P-Square were built to perform in that show, come to my house. Send me the link, man. Watch them. Or even the press conference that P-Square perform, or even after the show finish, they come analyze them. Because most of the things you see on Google is more like analyzing how the show went from this artist to this artist. That's what if you see they still say P-Square perform for Taslim, but we were never built to perform anywhere in that concert. There are 4 concerts. There was Abuja, Port Harcourt, Benin, and Lagos. None of them were built to perform. If you see them, I'll give you $10,000. That guy is a big fat liar. He don't cook that thing for your head. So he will continue saying it. He will continue to talk am. Na mental problem. He will continue saying it. He don't build them for your head. The Shoki the idea are still telling you people, this guy is a liar. So you guys just chill, man.
Watched the video of Eedris Abdulkarim talking about how he helped the industry, and to my knowledge, from my perspective, because we all started around the same time.
Yeah.
Una blue, but me don't they work for radio all that
Believe.
while. I started
Yes.
work on the radio in 1996. So I know a lot more than is being represented to the public. So I was like, if Idris comes out and says it like this, making himself look like he was the greatest, the great guy, he fought for the industry. Tony is my very good friend. What I heard from Tony is totally different. I actually was with Tony today.
Yeah.
And when I called you, you were so, as in I had to get off the phone because you were in tears.
Yeah.
Eddie was, as in he was weeping, and I was in a public place. So I was like, no, you know what? No, let's talk later, because I had to get out of that place where I was. So Eddie, from your side, what really happened?
I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try my best not to break down, but freeze. First, before I enter, I need to let you know first that this can be very, very heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because you came out with a pure heart in '97, and I came out with a pure heart. I was discovered by the Ray Power Grand Slam. In my school, my alma mater where I used to school, Yaba Tech, there was no Idris. When they discovered me, that's the first thing everybody needs to know. If he's claiming anything, let's start from this story. Ray Power people are still alive. They can go back there and check. Except Steve Kadiri, I don't know. They say he's dead. I didn't realize Steve Kadiri was dead.
May his soul rest in peace. Yes,
his soul rest in peace, man, my brother. Because that's the guy that would have told this whole story well. Now, after they discovered me, it was on a Friday night, Messiaba Tech show. Now, I had Saturday and Sunday in between. They said I should come on Monday to come and record the song, Shakomo. That this is a new sound. They are blown away by it. They saw how I performed it. They made me perform the song 3 times again. After I performed once, they made me come back. The crowd said no, they want it again, because that was my crowd in Yaba Tech. They said perform it. I played it 3 times on stage before they let me go, because I was the last act that played that night. King Koniade was supposed to be in that show, but he didn't come. So they tried to bring a lot of upcoming artists to showcase, to make up the time for the night. After that, I now, with my girlfriend, Kemi Ade, please note that name. She's now Kemi Ade Brahima. Kemi T. Brahima. Because she's married, she's in Canada. I spoke to her after I spoke to you this morning. I spoke to her. She's part of the witnesses I have, because she was my girlfriend there. Everybody thought we were going to get married. Now, Kemi knows that I now went, because I told Kemi that I met Idris a week ago at Offa. I said when he gets to Lagos, he should let me know. Let me go and check DJ Shino to know if that guy is in Lagos, because I will need a rapper.
Hey, network. Okay, of course, I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, that I will need a rapper in this song. She said, yes, that's true. You need a rapper in this song. I said, okay. I went to DJ Dami in Abuja. All this was happening between Yaba Tech and Unilag. Those were my areas. Now, I went to DJ Dami, who has been my DJ all this while. You can also call him and ask if DJ Dami is alive. He's in Lagos. Now, all these people I mentioned, I'll send you their phone numbers so that you can confirm these stories. I don't know where Idris' story came from. That boy is a greedy boy. He has always been greedy right from time. And he's calling me the greedy one. Can you imagine? I'm the one that formed the group. I'm the one that invited him into the group. The day he was coming on Monday morning, he brought Tony. I had never met Tony in my life. I just saw a guy limping behind him. And I asked him, I said, when they got into my room, and I said, who is this man? Excuse me. He now introduced Tony as Tony Awotoye, that he's been with him all this while. That was when Idris was supposed to tell me that, this boy, his mother parents have given me some money before that I should move with him. I told them I'll take him everywhere I'm going and record one day. He didn't tell me that. That was where I'm telling you this, because that's where the rumors first started. When we were on tour, Shakomo tour, the rumors started that Tony's parents were sponsoring the group. You understand? No, they are not. I had $5,000 that my parents sent me from America. They were here in America in '97. They sent me that money to get out of the country and come. Since I've graduated, they don't see any reason why I'm in Nigeria. It can't help me now. I should come over. I said, no, I want to play my music. And if I play my music, this is where I should be. I will blow up here, Dad. I'll blow up here, Mom. Leave me alone. I've graduated. I've given you what you want. You understand? That was how I refused to travel. And I used that money, $5,000, to sponsor the group throughout that time. All our trips, all our Rape Hour movements, that was it. So I didn't see who was sponsoring us, bro. Now that went until Eedris now starts saying, look, my problem with all this is I noted down some things, so it might look like I'm reading from paper. Now, I'm wondering, how do you want these young cats? You are saying these young cats now should respect you. You are saying that they should do this, who? You are not the only one that came out at that time. And believe me, if you notice all my interviews, I've always given kudos to those that came before us, because we were not actually the ones that started Afrobeat. It was not even Afrobeat we named it then. It was Afro pop, Afro hip hop. That's what we named it, so that we can avoid clashing with Fela. Fela was the originator of Afrobeat. So I didn't want to clash with that, and I love Fela a lot because he was one of my mentors. So I said, no, let's rename this song, the genre. We named it Afro pop. It was Ayo Anima Shaun. A year later, Ayo Anima Shaun and Tribesmen and some people that said, no, look, we cannot name Afro is for Africa. We cannot name our song Afro hip hop. It should be something else. They couldn't give me a name that time, but they said it should be something else. You know, it was later in the years when the Whiskey came out. I saw Whiskey felicitating with Femi. Ayo was there in one of the celebration shows. He was there in one of those shows that Ayo told Femi and Whiskey that, man, this name of this our song, it should be Afrobeat, because it's like coming from what Fela did. I don't even mind you calling it Afrobeat, but that's how they called it Afrobeat, bro. Now, all these things are happening because we have not been giving kudos to who we should give it to. We have not been, this thing broke me down, because God knows how much I suffered to put this group together back then. God knows how much I suffered to even write Shakomo. Because I was in school, I was going through a lot in school, but I was writing. You understand? I won't go to details of what I went through in school. How some families in school, frats, how they tried to kill me in school because they wanted me to call their name and start performing Shakomo. Shakomo was too popular in all the schools around. I played it in Unilag, I played it in Yabatek, I played it in Lasu, I played it in Osu, Ibadan. I was popular already with Shakomo. So I don't know where Eedris is bringing this story from. Omololu, if you remember Omololu, baby Tete Wale, Omololu is in London, I think. Call up Omololu. Eedris went behind me after I met him. After that Monday that I met him, that I played the sound to him, that it's this MC light that we'll use, but we'll have to put some other things to make it, to Africanize it. Joining the Western world and our world together in music. That was how I started putting things together. And Omololu agreed. Omololu liked it. Eedris now met Omololu a week after I had met him and took that sound that I gave him and took it to Omololu and told Omololu that, oh, I have a new sound. This is what's happening. But I need a singer. For this. What? He told Omololu that he needed a singer as if it was his sound. Bro, Eedris is a treacherous bastard. Eedris is a cheat. Nigerians to stop listening to Eedris. I've been quiet all this while because I didn't want trouble. I don't want people to think that we keep fighting. That we are grown up. We shouldn't be fighting anymore. But bro, what is mine cannot be taken away from me. I will die before what is mine is taken from me. I swear to God Almighty. Eedris made money from the government one time. He said, Eedris don't help anybody. Now himself, Eedris made 120 or 150 million from government. When we were all down, I was down and out. This was a guy that I brought to eat food. Oh. I was down. I went to Asaba. I was tired. I went to Asaba for 4 years and stayed. I came back to Lagos. I called Eedris. See what I'm going through, bro. See what I'm going through. Eedris said, okay, I should come to this hotel. I will drive to that hotel. I don't see Eedris. Hey, sorry, Eddie. Hey, something came out. I did for this hotel. I drove there. Nothing. I had to drive to 5 hotels before I saw Eedris. Before I saw the hotel that he was in. And guess what? All this while that he was on the phone telling me to come to this hotel, he was not even in any of the hotels. He had left. I met the manager of the last hotel that he was in when he called me. The manager said, he just left just now. He just left. Bro, I don't see any help till today from him. The biggest help when he just go say he helped me, he say, and I insult. Now my boss that give the money that time. Twice. He sent me 5,000. 5,000 twice. 5,000. I've never given Eedris 5,000 in my life.
He was the one fighting for the industry.
He said he's fighting for the industry. They mad. How can he fight for the industry? Who is it to fight for the industry? If he's fighting for the industry, it's a collective effort. Every artist fights for this industry. Every artist has given their blood and sweat for this industry. So you shouldn't hold that and say, hey, you are fighting. Who are you to fight for the industry? Everybody fights for the industry. We have all been fighting for the industry. Fela fought for the industry before he died. How many people did he tell this fella tell us that you guys are ungrateful? No. So who is he to come and lord over everybody and say that he is the most ungrateful person I know in this world? I brought him to come and eat food. He turned against me. Started claiming the group, said he was the one that formed the group. I am 56 years old, bro. I don't be Idris' mate. I came low to join Eedris and Tony, to bring to Eedris and Tony into my group because of music. If not, we're not on the same level. I'm an educated fool. Bro, I went to school, I graduated. I get my certificates, I get my degrees. They no get degree. We're not talking that won't be yardstick. Yeah, no. But it's part of all the lies they have created right from beginning. They've been lying right from beginning. Lying to Nigerians. You know, he licks Keke's ass. All our royalties have not been paid today because of Eedris Abdulkarim and Tony with their fights. Because as remedies, we'll be able to fight for our royalties, right? But we have not been able to fight because we are always like this, apart. Now, let me go to the story. Because I heard the story when he said that I was the one that made Tony leave the group. He's mad, bro. He was the one that was fighting. Ask Benga where, call Benga where, right there in Nigeria right now. For Frolis, call Benga where, make he tell you the truth. Idris was fighting Tony because we discovered that first story I told you about who was sponsoring the group. There was a newspaper that Benga brought in the middle of our tour. We were in Kano, or either Kano or Kaduna. When Bengawe brought a newspaper from, that news is circulating about us, saying that Tony's parents were sponsoring the group. I can't ask it, say, see what happened. We called a meeting in the hotel. See what happened. How Tony Mama they sponsor group. He say, he said, say you get one time where Mama give me 50,000. Say make I carry and worker. Like that. I said, but that was between you and Tony. We never formed remedies. I never known at that time. So how come you guys are bringing it into? Do you understand what I'm saying, Freeze? How come you guys are bringing that topic into remedies issue? It's not a remedies issue now, Abi.
100%.
So why are you bringing it in? That's how it just started wanting to steal all my glory in remedies. I must tell Nigerians this because I'm tired. I'm tired of keeping quiet. Say make peace day, make peace day. If you keep quiet, say make peace day. Oh, but then go chop your food. They're not gonna give you glory for anything when you do. I was the one that tried my best to change, the way music was going in our country. And I invited these boys. And I said, come, make we chop together. All they could do was to stab me at my back. I don't blame Tony too much. I won't lie to you, bro. Because Tony as a human being...
Tony is a lovely...
Yeah, true. Yeah, you see me as I talk. I said, this interview way you give me, this opportunity way you give me is to tell the truth about everything. And I've always been like this. I have not changed. My story has never changed. It has always been this story over 25 years ago. Tony can be calm and truthful, but Tony he can actually, it's like a wind sometimes. It be like maybe that pressure, or maybe it'd be like me, no one offend person, or no one make trouble day. There's some truth that he should have said that he keeps to himself. This thing will have liberated us all this while if everybody came out and said the truth. You understand? We are three in a group. If me they complain like this, if me I talk like this, and Tony talk like this, say you go declare, everybody gonna say, oh yo, that third guy I ain't get problem. But the problem has always gone on because Tony himself has not come. That's where I'm a little mad with him. He should come out, and you told me he did an interview to you. I would like to see his interview and hear what he said. They should come out and tell the truth. The same way DJT went to Netflix and wrote and collected money from Netflix for our head, for our story that we should have told by ourselves. You went to tell our story, and now he's not telling it well. I was not in that interview, Freeze. Can you imagine the beginning of how Afro pop took over in Nigeria, and I'm not in this story? So how can that story be complete? So DJT himself is another liar, because they're all liars. If you are taking the story from how it came, look, I said to everybody that before us, there was Pretty and Junior. Those guys, I give them kudos because they were the originators of what we are playing today. Pretty and Junior. Before Pretty and Junior, there was this old group, Galaxy or Fantasy or something like that.
There was that group too that said, "Nah, me, I like that girl.
Thank you.
They give me one holla."
Oh Jesus, that's Afro pop. That's
Yeah,
Afrobeat.
remember?
Now, these people too. They, remember these guys? They had one of them was in Cool FM. One of them was in Cool FM. I've forgotten their song. One of them was in Cool FM. There were three of them. Ecstasy or something like that. There was a girl, two guys and one girl. One of the guys was in Cool FM. You know, your station that time. So, you know, they had come out before us. I gave kudos to all of them. They are the ones that were the originators of what we're playing today. We just came and made it popular. We were the ones that blew it up and made it popular because we stayed as a group. You know, at least for 1 year, 2 years, we were there, you know, to push the music and make it popular. So maybe that's why everybody gave us the kudos, you know. But my problem is, why is Eedris asking for so much recognition, asking for this and that from these young cats, when him to do am to some? So you see that Nakama the warrior, Nakama the hit Eedris, now you don't know. Where as long as you know respect those that came before you and those that even gave you the food to chop. I gave him spoon to chop with me now by inviting him to the group. Before then, when we got to Rape Power, bro, they didn't let them enter for 1 hour. I said, why? Please let them enter. They're part of my group. They said no. They said, especially this one, Eedris. They pointed to Eedris. I said, why? They said he was there 1 year ago. So the story Eedris is telling you is a story that happened to him alone 1 year ago before we met. In Rape Power, they refused him. They said, we can't play rap music. We're not tuned to rap music yet. We can't play rap music. Now only rap with the rap now. Now when I write Shakomo singing, we can't mix them with rap. Oh, Rape Power heard it was a good new sound. That was how they allowed it. I begged them, they allowed him to enter. After 1 hour, now he just entered with me, go record. We start to record Rape Power. You know, talk all those stories, you know, talk all those ones. You know, talk all those ones to Nigerians. But he came out and he was. If I may be Burna Boy, I swear to God, if I don't come out, if I don't find Eedris, I go beat him. I swear. You know why? Burna Boy has taken our levels to another level. We should be grateful to him. We should all rally around him and push him. And I am dying to do a collab with Burna Boy for my comeback album. So why should somebody be running him down when the boy has taken us globally? That person must be mad. That person must be on drugs or something. You don't understand? If this is on drugs, if he's not on drugs or whatever is pushing him, maybe not Satan they push him. Why is he after these boys when him no respect those way past him? If this don't get respect, you don't get respect for anybody. He's a fool. I swear to God. He calls me, he talks, once in a while he texts me on the phone. I had no day open to text him back to discuss with him well. Why? Everything you say with Eedris turns it into something else. I had a deal here. I met somebody in Chicago, bro. I had a deal and I sent it to the Remedies on contract. I invited 2 of our managers that they know, two guys, Shola and Steve. They got involved so that you know we won't be like, now Eddie they push this thing alone. No, I want it to be transparent. And I told them, please forward this to Eedris and Tony. If they can sign this, if they can agree with this deal, this guy wants to sponsor us. And he was not a record label. He was just a guy that was our fan, interested in the Remedies coming back. He was not a record label. He just wanted his money back when we are done. He doesn't want interest. Finish. Now I sent them to the boys. The boys, you know what the boys were telling me, 2 of them? He said, and they are broke. Instead of I'm broke too. Instead of us to do this thing, do this job, to come back as Remedies, when we come back, there will be a lot of deals waiting for us. Abi, no. My boy said, where the contract? Make you give us contract, make we sign contract. Where the money? This say, if you say me I dey greedy. It's a pity. I wish we could rewind the hands of time in a video so that we can see everything that happened that time. How can I be greedy? My parents are okay. My dad don't die now, Sha. But my parents were okay that time. We were not suffering. That time, I was not suffering. So I wouldn't have, I was ready to go. We had some money with us. What else did we need from anybody? But it's just treachery and treachery and treachery. That Eedris case, not treachery. It disappointed me well, oh, bro. I've always been the last person that everybody talks to. I've always been the last person that the press will call and talk to about things. I'm telling you, the same. That's why I mentioned that Netflix issue. They didn't call me. They didn't call me for interview. I saw people that were in the interview. It was only Tony inside the interview that said, it was Eddie that started this thing. Oh. It was Eddie because Tony knew the truth. He knew how we started. Idris denied it. Denied my bringing him in. How can you be denying me bringing you in and you never brought me in? I brought you in. You kept telling the story. You changed the story round. Say now you go find one person, Steve Kadiri. If it was Steve Kadiri die alive, I swear he go slap Idris. Because I'm very close to Steve. I was very close to him even before he died. Idris don't know Steve as I know him. I swear to God, Steve that I know, if he was alive today and he heard Idris's interview, Steve will look for Idris and slap him in the mouth and say, you are ungrateful. So as an ungrateful artist that he is, why? My question is, why is he tampering with these new cats? Why is he talking to these new boys? Why? They are doing well. They are doing us proud. Me, I repeat again. I want to do collabos with all these guys because they have done so well. They have done us proud. Him not do us proud now. Him supposed to collabo with 50 Cent. What did he do? He go fight 50 Cent. He covered the road for me and Tony. Since that day till today, bro, I lost my franchise with MBL. I lost my relationship with Guinness just because of Idris. So I not did the fight. I didn't fight. I didn't fight 50 Cent. In fact, I went to 50 Cent show when he came here in Washington. I went to watch his show out of joy, pure joy as an artist. Why should I be fighting my fellow artists? Now that Afrobeat is reigning, this Afrobeat will dream. Now when they reign, I this idiot don't say, now you know say go fight everybody. He's a fool. Why will you be fighting everybody? We're supposed to be working together now as artists together, as one. We are the voice of the people. We are the only ones that can change what the government is doing to people right now. We were supposed to change that. Now we will come to fight each other. That is where my heart is broken. My heart is so broken because of this fight. I told you, I said I didn't want to feel like this, Freeze. That's why I have not done any interview with anybody. I don't do any interview. I know how I suffered in this industry, and I know how broke I am right now. All this were caused by the people that I invited to be in my camp. They were people that I trusted and I loved. I said, they have talent. I have some talent. Let's come together and make this talent work. Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? That somebody is now trying to take my life, my life work and make it his. He claims my song and make it his. I know how many songs I sacrificed for Idris when we were splitting up as a group. I sacrificed some songs to him. You know that song that featured Wumi? Come back home. Come back home. I wrote that song. Tony's Jiggy Jiggy Bang Bang. Let me write up. All of them never give me credit for anything. They didn't give me credit. I kept writing songs. Idris came with some songs. Sade was never a song that Idris came with, but it was one of Idris's songs. Let me tell you how it came. Sade was like a chorus line, like a refrain. Omo kilo demu wa la no finish. That was what we knew about that Sade. I turned it to a song and made it Sade because that line I sang to you now was in another song called Ajegule, but Ajegule was not commercial. It was not moving. So I said, but this part that you put there, this Omo kilo demu, ask Benga where I said this part, I can turn it into another full song. That was how we got Sade. I swear. That was how we got Sade. I know the blood and sweat and sacrifice for this group. All the money when they chop. Tony, you know why? Tony won't pay me small. May I tell you why? Tony made money in my car. These boys forgot. They forgot how I brought them in, man. Tony made money in my car. And when he made that money, did he look for me? That was the part. When Tony was making money was when my issue started because of the wife I married with Kenny's Music. You know, I had so much issues with her. I was cheated all the way, and she was the vice president of that company. So who would I complain to? My closest pal, which is her, right? As I started complaining to her, telling her about the company, she will go and tell her. It was like we were not husband and wife. So she's part of this treachery too. You know, she went with Idris. She had dinner with Idris, bro. the first time Idris claimed my song, it was through Kenny St. Brown. He called Kenny St. Brown. They went. That was my wife at home when Oba. I don't know how they called themselves. They went to dinner, bro. I've never gone to dinner with Idris's wife in my life. But Idris called my wife behind me and went to dinner and told her a wrong story about Shakomo, a song I wrote in school years ago, and claimed that he wrote the song because he wanted Kenny said to go tell Keke, which he did. And that started a whole lot of problems. Royalties, Nigerians should know today, I've not been collecting royalties, bro. Full album, 12 songs, and then my own solo albums. All the songs we released, I have not been collecting royalties, bro. I beg. How artists will break down?
The royalty.
When we started collecting royalties, first it was with Keke, it was with Kenny's Music. We had not registered with Koson that time. Now, Kenny's Music refused. If you remember back then, go again and check my interviews and check newspapers. There was battering going on. Me and them, we were going back and forth. When I was complaining that we were not being paid royalties, we're not being paid royalties. I was complaining that time. I think Nigerians heard it, some heard it, but nobody did anything. Nobody faced them. Everybody just believed that Kenny's Music was helping Remedies. How can the record label be helping artists for crying out loud? You all know how the business is now. Does a record label help an artist actually? We are doing business. There's no help. I am the one that has voice and talent, right? We write, we compose. You are the company that can push it and go market it, right? We have a deal. It's a business. Nobody's helping anybody. They keep telling you that they are helping you, so you should be grateful. Helping you. I don't know why Kenny kept doing that. It was business. We had business, so there's no help. There's nobody helping. If there's anything, we are both helping each other at the end of the day. But it went on like that. They claimed what was mine. Royalties that were supposed to be welcome. So when I saw that I could not fight this thing alone, I could not do this thing alone, I went to register. I spoke to some people. I met Mr. Tony Okoroji, and he said that's why we have been urging artists to come and register in Koson so that we can fight for your artist rights and your copyrights and your royalties. I said, okay, I registered with him. I was one that spoke to Azados to register. I spoke to South Otta, may his soul rest in peace, to register. I spoke to other artists that time because they respected me and they were hearing my voice. All of us registered, and that's how we belong to Koson. I couldn't hold Kenny's Music anymore, right? So it's Koson. Even the Koson now, they've not been paid since I received my last royalty from Koson, I think in 2014 or 2015. We are in 2024. Where are our royalties? Because if you check Spotify, all those songs I'm telling you, they are on Spotify. If you check Pandora, they are all in Pandora. It's on net. Our songs are on net. People are downloading. People are playing it every day. Where is the money for us till today? You understand? And all this has happened because Remedies don't get one mouth. We cannot come together and fight for what is ours because we don't get one mouth, because of treachery, because of betrayal. So thank you for giving me this opportunity, because this is the only way I know I can fight for what is mine. Please. This is the only way I know. And music is my life. That's the only thing I know. I don't know anything else but music.
So if Eedris claims that he was fighting for the industry, how can he be fighting for the industry when today you are broke because of the consequences, according to your story, of what he did to you?
Yeah. What is he fighting? What is he fighting? He says, Nigeria Jaga Jaga. That's the only thing that you have sung. That's the only hit I know that you have as a solo artist. Nigeria Jaga Jaga, and that's it. We had hits in Remedies. All 12 songs that came out in an album were hits. All. And they were making money. They are still making money till today. We don't get royalties from it. Eedris has no reason, no right to tell anybody that he paved the way for somebody. The person will pave the way for him. What did they do the person? I prayed for him when he was sick. He knows it's a video, me and him. When he was sick, I didn't want him to die. No. I don't wish anybody to be dead. But even especially Eedris, I didn't want him to die. Why? I want Eedris to be alive. He will be alive to see the glory of God. He will be alive to see that these lies that he's been telling will all be exposed and the truth will come out. You see, because the truth always sets you free. You can never tamper with the truth. It sets you free all the time. This has tampered with so many people's hearts. He has broken so many people's hearts by what he has done. Even my mother's heart was broken for Eedris. My mother cooked for Eedris now. My mama cooked for me. Okay, yeah, we go chop bushmeat for my mama place for Kano one time when they travel. We chop bushmeat or sabongeri. But my mama cook. Mama go cook. Go Tony and Eedris go come. They will come chop. My mom was treating them like her own children. My mom, she's still alive. They can go ask her. It's only my dad that's there. My dad never want that. This is now I understand why my dad know when I play music. Like, I just understand. And now because they did the same thing to him. My dad is among those that wrote the national anthem. This that arise, O compatriots. What did I do, my dad? What did I? They give him any recognition. They give him anything. Instead, they give recognition to Yoga, who was the commissioner of police that time, or Diase. When you go to Chris Okote's church, they will now play. That was why I stopped. That was my church before, household. I stopped going to household. In fact, I stopped going to any church because church is one of our biggest problems in Nigeria. That's why I started following your podcasts. Church is the biggest problem we have in Nigeria. Religion. It has messed us up in Nigeria. If you say we don't get religion in Nigeria, Nigeria will be one of the biggest countries in the world. But religion and politics, they fuck our lives up. Religion and politics. Religion. Why must you have, if you trust God, if you believe in God, there's nothing for you to have religion now. Because God is one God. Now one God now, he listens to everybody. Everybody must learn the way to, to communicate with him. One God, one nation, one world. Why do we have denominations? Even Christians cannot agree with themselves, right? They can't agree with themselves. That's why I like to do with their nyash. All these pastors, they have messed our lives up in Nigeria. They are collecting tithes. Tithes for what? Where is the tithe going to? Who told you to collect tithes? Please, see, God will help us all.
I spoke to you today, and I know this is the beginning of good things to come.
I pray in Jesus' name.
This is the beginning of good things to come. I met you as a star. There are very few people that I met that were already stars. You, Two-Face, everybody else, maybe Julius.
Even that one said, Two-Face wanted to help. But because of them, Eedris and them, and them kicking them, he couldn't help me. He was scared. The boy was scared. He said, if he help me now, make those ones begin. I didn't even know that. I was, Then go the vex say you help person where they fall. Then go the vex say you help the person. Why? Anybody will vex say you help person where fall. The person are waiting. Now heavy with you. I mean, how you gonna vex say somebody help somebody out of problem? So they wanted me to remain where I was, so I do not talk, so I do not have a voice to talk. If I be this, it's only Eedris we are talking about. You and I should sit down one day and talk about Kenny's music. So you can see when I was crying that time that my life is in danger because I'm living Kenny's music. You guys thought I was joking. Maybe they killed Mohbad later. Mohbad died now. Abi, from record label matters. It has started in our time, that time, but nobody was listening to me when I was crying. They thought I was just ungrateful. They thought I was just Kenny's music did everything for us. How? Kenny's music did not discover us. Please, for record purposes, freeze. Kenny's music did not discover Remedies. Remedies was discovered by Cooper Victory's senior brother called Solomon Okunedo of Soul. Because of us, he formed Soul Records. Soul Records. Solomon Records. So he released us. He released Shakomo and two other songs, Judile or Rokibo and Shakomo remix. That remix we did it to feature his brother Cooper Victory. So 3 songs in a solo album. It was one solo song with 2 bonus tracks. That was the deal we had with Solomon Okunedo that discovered us, bro. That was the man that put down the first 3 million for Remedies and say, let's push this album. So why would Kenny's music be claiming what is their what? So it's a trend. You see, Kenny's music trained Eedris too. So Eedris now don't they do the same thing with them do. They claim waiting be no be their own. Kenny's music never discovered Remedies. Kenny's music produced and pushed the full album of Remedies after 1 year after they came out because of the deal we had with Soul Records. It had to last 1 year. Marketing deal alone. We were on tour now. The deal was going on. We went to tour for 3 months. 30 states, 60 shows. We now came back in that same 97. those shows flowed into 98. You understand? Into the early of the next year, 98. So we did that deal, and that was it. When we were doing that deal, in that middle, Keke kept pursuing remedies. I had his contract for 3 months. Then my ex-wife came back from London. She was in London. It was her that brought the idea and said, Ebo, she came at inform record label, can push our boys, can get one. Because they wanted to steal us away from Soul Records. But I told them that we have a deal with Soul Records for 1 year. You have to let that deal last for 1 year. That was how they left us alone. And the contract was with me. 4 pages. I swear. Idris has always been an athlete. Idris was pushing me. Tony kept quiet. Tony listened to me and what division we had, me and Bengawe, and he kept quiet and said, okay, you will follow up. But Idris wanted me to sign that paper. We should sign. You should sign. Sign for what now? You don't read them. You don't read the paper. You don't read what you did the paper. Uneducated fool. I should sign paper anyhow like that. Go read that, make you see what thing that they do us, make you see what thing that they hold us for. You say, make I sign up. It became a quarrel. So now I didn't want us to start quarreling in the tour. We were in the tour, remember? Now I say, okay, look, I will sign. But if problems begin happen, don't be me you go call. Like Kenny Swiss you go call. Because all these people they prove down, if we know come out some things, some clauses, we will suffer for it. He said, no matter, we just they come out. They won't help us, they won't blow. Oh, they don't help us, they don't help. Now maybe now you they help, they don't help me. We started having those. You understand? Because it looks like he did not understand the kind of deals we had. He did not understand where we were going to. But he had his own personal agenda. Every time we were supposed to be together, he just will disappear. He's with Keke. Me and Tony will be with the group where we are rehearsing in a daily joke. He just is with Keke. What are you doing with Keke? You are selling us out. You are selling us out. Idris sold us out throughout in remedies. What is he going to say? Let Idris come and sit down with me here. Let him sit down with me here and let us talk. So I can lie those lies in front of me. He's granting interviews and lying so many lies. He's telling, and even people at the here, they see him now, and they see even when they talk, fans they text, they talk saying they lie. I think he's not reading it. He should go and read what the fans, because some fans know the story, some fans know the truth. We see how some people that are alive back then that were with us that are alive today. They can tell all these stories for us. Go and meet them, Jasmine Olofin, and ask them now. Then maintain. Ask them how we started now. Let me they carry all of them. Let me carry Idris Waka. So how Idris take carry me Waka? I want to know. Let me carry Waka. Now they tell people say, now he carry me Waka. Idris don't carry me Waka. Me Eddie. Idris don't carry me Waka. I be senior. I don't be senior from day one. But they won't agree. They fight. They always fight. I liked it. I liked it from right at the beginning. You know why I liked it? Because that energy makes him want to compete. And when he's competing, he's spitting verses when he's competing. I liked it initially. But when I saw that it was all these things were targeted at me, he was targeting taking the top. He was targeting taking my position. He wanted people to think that he was the one that made the group stay. He was the one that originated the group. You understand? So he kept doing those things. Now later I can understand. Me, I kept doing everything with an open heart. But later when I understood, Idris, I withdrew a bit and started holding back something. But it was a bit too late. Because by that time, we don't quarrel with Kenny's music. We don't go solo. Things had happened. And, I kept everything inside me. Because I really didn't want the industry to keep thinking that we were fighting and fighting and fight. No. I just left it like that. Today, we're talking about it because, when you called me at first, I said no. Freeze, I don't want to talk about these things. Let it be his problem. I don't want to talk about it anymore because I'm tired. Even when I talk, people don't listen. People are not getting the truth.
The difference, there's going to be a lot of difference now.
I pray.
Are actually going to listen. Because Charlie Boy might not have been the best person on earth, but the way Idris went for him, that disrespect. Charlie Boy, forget what they call him boy. Even if he makes
everybody they make mistake.
Idris wants Burna Boy to respect him. Is he respecting Charlie Boy?
He not respect Charlie Boy.
He's respecting Eddy in the same
That's
group
what I'm
that they
saying
are
now.
in.
So who go respect it? Now come at the wipe am now. You know. Everything he has done to his fellow people, they are doing to him now, and he's angry.
And no matter what
I know.
you guys went through, Tony is somebody I can sit down and talk to, and you are someone I can sit down and talk to. We can't remain who go talk to Eedris.
I swear.
So that you guys, your royalties and everything we do. Thank you so much for honoring my fight and truth. Let's heal.
Yeah.
There's always going to be a bit of discrepancies in between everybody's story because everybody's seen it
True.
from perspective.
Compassion and emotions. Yeah, true.
And when everybody else agrees on one thing, then that thing needs to be addressed.
Simple.
In my
Simple.
humble opinion. So let me go and meet Tony. You guys are going to get the complete story. Eddie has shared his side of the story. Tony is going to share his side of the story. Keep it locked.
Then let me start the story in the way where we say you will understand where we they come from. You see me, I love music right from childhood. Everybody knows in my house that this guy, if you know be musician, he go do something that have to do with music. And I said, okay, fine. I told my mom, I said, Mom, see, I want to travel out. So I want to travel out. I want to travel out. And if I travel out my school of music, me, I won't go. And she said, okay, have you seen someone that will help you in the traveling or blah, 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 blah? You know all these mom said, and I'll be last born. So anything where I want, she did like do one for me. So I just say, okay, how it go be? Luckily for me, that time, I was in Kwara State Polytechnic. All I do in school is organize shows. Ask Jimmy Jat this thing where they talk. I don't carry Jimmy Jat go Ibadan. Jimmy Jat will testify to it. As in, I don't carry Jimmy Jat go Ibadan. But the first show I had then was in Ilorin, in Kwara Poly. So I said, okay. Then my promotional name was TNT. Where we like group then. We were like two of us like TNT. So I went to Abulioja, King DJ Shino's studio.
DJ Shino.
See some names, Some names, Don't be say you not supposed to forget.
Where is DJ Shino today?
I don't know. I saw his post on Instagram one time like that. I think someone posted his performance while he was doing. You know, DJ Shino is one of the DJs.
Now DJ Shino there was a show in Ibadan. DJ Shino, I'm talking about 1996. DJ Shino used a bus to bring remedies to Ibadan. There was generator inside the bus, and they were playing music, and Eedris was rapping.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So I was surprised when I saw Eedris's interview, and he did not mention DJ Shino at all. Why?
Did he mention Bengawe?
I go mention Bengawe now. He didn't mention Omololu. I will get there. So I told my mom, this is what I want to do. So I organized shows for school. So I invited they call him King DJ Shino.
King DJ Shino.
I invited DJ Shino. So DJ Shino came for my show and brought Eedris as side attraction for my show.
Side piece.
Was my show, but he didn't say it when in the grand interview. Say was Tony's show. He said that them Keke give them the show for a long. He said go play. Said that then him and Eddie. I've not even known Eddie. I don't even know Eddie. So I met him. I said, this guy they flow. I go meet DJ Shino. I said, who be this guy? He said, he's with him in Lagos. He's from Kano, but in the Scotland, say in the house. I said, so if I come Lagos for your office, I go see him. He said, no, you will see him. Then I went to him. I said, I love the way you they flow, but with me and you need to run mind.
We need to
rub mind. We need to rub mind. There are some things on ground from my house, which I will let you know. Then once I go to Lagos, I just give a hint of say, look, me, I want travel. I don't tell my mama. Say, my mama say I want do music. So luckily we got to Lagos after the whole semester ended. We got to Lagos. I want to do another show. I go meet. I don't even forget say
Eedris Day.
we and one guy talk for a long. I don't forget. But luckily, as God won't do in one thing, you know, we the plan, but God might they put yes or no on top of waiting you want to do. So I got back to Lagos. So trying to book DJ Shino for another show, I met Eedris at the shop. And this guy, Rafa, blah, 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 blah. So that was when Anna gave him the whole load and look at, I've been disturbing my parents. That I want to do music, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now, if you come, and I tell them that, okay, can we partners? Can we be partners? Can we do this music thing together? I no lie, oh. I've not done any performance before. I've not been going to shows. I've not been writing. But I love music. I know once we did together,
Everything
the
will work.
inspiration will work. Everything will work. Then I invited him to my house, to my mom's house in Bariga. I invited him there. I said, Mom, see, this is my friend Eedris. I've told my mom about him that make you forget about, say I want travel. I will start here. All we did is give us money, support us. That was what I told my mom. My mom was telling me, do you trust him? You know, at times, all these are our mothers. Then they see.
Tony Mama. Now she still dey Tony DP till today.
I'm telling you, so it was.
Tony Mama.
Oh, man. Now, that woman, if I feel born that woman, come this world again, I pray to God, say, let it happen.
You know,
I'm telling you.
when you lost her, you know, I told you your niece, Dr. Yetunde,
Yeah, Yetunde
is my doctor.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Now, our doctor for us, be that.
now my own doctor too. I'm sure she will watch this video.
We know they pay, you they pay. It's all good. It's all good.
You know, and when your mother was like a pillar in that family.
Mom, see,
they say you know they okay for like 3 years.
Well, the thing, I know just no. In fact, I've not even gotten over it. I won't lie to you, but I just have to
be strong.
I have to be strong. Make I continue with my story. So I told Momsy. Momsy told me, "Do you trust him?" I said, "To be a man, there must be some risk you have to take. Let me just try." And she prayed for me. She said, "No worry, everything will be all right." And she gave us money.
How much then?
Then the money was around, I think, 60,000. Do you know what 60,000 was then?
Like $4,000 or $3,000 plus dollars.
I'm telling you.
Which is like 5 million.
Because we were planning to record only one song. That's the single, Shakomo. So I gave the money to Eedris. I said, take.
You gave the money to Eedris?
Immediately as I collect the money, I gave the money to Eedris. He gave me one phone number that we used to reach him. That was in Kano. Then there weren't anything like a cell phone. It was just a landline, you know, house landline, blah, blah, blah. So I gave the money to him. I said, okay, go and book the studio, go and book the session and everything. Let me know. And he told me, okay, in 2 weeks' time, blah, blah. Oh boy, I don't see Eedris until like a month. So. I called the line. But luckily for me, he came back. I couldn't even tell my mom that I never see the guy. I don't feel reach him again. But he came back. When he came back, he said, Tony, I know you vex. Blah, 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 blah. I said, thank God you are back. When are we going to the studio? He said, we'll go tomorrow. Or it was some days after. He said, we'll go. Then it was like that. We went. On our way going at Lawani Street, Abule Oja. I could remember that day. You know, say my mama get motor, so now my mama car we carry go. That's a Mercedes Benz. Mama has a Mercedes Benz. So I just okay, let's use my mommy's car to take everybody to the studio. The Atlanta Lawani side, I saw someone beside the fence. He said, okay, Eddie, come in. That is how I met Eddie. Ask Eddie, unless they want to lie. Unless they want to lie. And everybody will lie, God see ya. What I'm telling you now is the truth, nothing but the truth.
So you just met Eddie by the fence.
From nowhere. Maybe he has told Eddie to wait for him there, so that they can just come and we'll go. But as we pick Eddie, he said, he's part of us. So, you know, this music thing, we have to get someone that is very good, that can do the hook line well, blah, 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 blah. Me, I don't know where they have met before.
I don't know what they have agreed.
I don't know what they have agreed. But what he told me was, Eddie is going to be part of us. Fine, there's no problem. So far, it's for the good, for the better of waiting we want to do. It's all good. So we got to the studio. That is how I met Omololu. There's one tall guy again, Papa. Dolphin Studio, Itire. At Dolphin Studio, Itire, Surulere. That's where we went to. I met Omololu. Omololu was the one that produced Shakoma. That's how we produced Shakoma. We recorded that day. But one thing I noticed was that they were just pushing me in when it's time for chorus. Where I go and carry chorus. I said, well, at least I'm part of you. That one will be a problem. I went in, carry chorus. I said, but, and I called him. I said, Eedris, but being group, I think there should be a part I should take, at least. People will know that, okay, you have done one, Eddie have done one, I've done mine. He said, don't worry, you know, this song is all right like this, blah, blah, blah. I didn't argue. I said, well, for love to flow, let me agree. Let's just move on. All of a sudden, we went to Ray Power. That's when we met Steve Kadri.
Late Steve Kadri. May his soul rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
OGs before IG.
Blessed memory. We met Steve Kadri. Steve Kadri listened to the song and said, wow. Who are you guys? You know, then he was answering Remedy. His name was Remedy. All the way from Kano, they used to know him as Remedy. I am Tony. Eddie is Eddie Montana. So they came to us and said, these people, they did not even give us any chances to even think of what to do. They said, okay, look, this song, they have to put it on it, and they blast that song. Shakoma was big. It was just like, that song is just spiritual, you know? Then we now said, okay, how are we going to do? Sikari just put us on, or one way or the other, they just slammed the song on her. So it can't reach the time where you go ask us, say, what's your group name? Now he can't talk, say, the Remedies. About this matter, ask Eddie, he and Eddie fight on top of this matter.
So his name was Remedy from Kano.
His name was Remedy from Kano. Not Eedris, not Eedris Abdulkarim. Now later I can the bear Eedris Abdulkarim.
Okay, so his name was Remedy.
His name was Remedy.
So you became the Remedies, like say when I've been boys.
You understand?
MC Amma and the crew.
Thank you.
Vanilla Ice Posse.
Thank you. So yeah, and Eddie, they fought on that issue. Like, why will you tell them to Remedy? We have to sit down and think of the name. We have to do receipt and. I can't tell Eddie, say, look at they have mentioned Remedies already.
Una don't do naming ceremony. Let me
they beg Eddie. Okay, fine. We started moving on. The song started trading. Everything was like, remedies there, remedies here, remedies there. Then Eddie Lawani.
Eddie.
I'm moving step by step, but I don't forget. Eddie Lawani now got a show for us. That is Tequila Show, Rothman's Groove. I don't know if you know this man at Tequila, Chris Park.
Chris Park. Oh, he later went to Guinness, if I'm correct.
I don't even know, but
No. Chris Park used to do. Yes, I worked
Rothman's
with him
Groove.
once. I think he did something for a telecoms company, and I was MC.
Okay.
They had their office in not Banana Island, the Park View. If
You
I'm
mean
correct.
then?
No, maybe then. No.
No,
But
then
when
they
I
were in
met-
mainland.
Mainland.
Around that Anthony.
Yes.
That's where the office, Tequila. That's the name of their
agency
stuff. So they called us. They said then they reached out. Okay, before I even jump, after recording Shakomo, when we got to Ray Power, the first person we met was Bengawe. Bengawe listened to the music and was saying, this is nice, this is that. Blah, blah, blah. That's when he proposed to be the manager. So what Bengawe did to God Who Made Me, what then Bengawe did to the song was adding the gong to it. That is why they lifted the glory that was meant for Omololu to Bengawe. Bengawe wasn't the person that produced that beat. Shakomo beat. It was Omololu. What Bengawe did was adding gong to it. And we did it at that Ray Power studio.
In Ray Power Studio.
Exactly.
History
We did
is
it
being
there
made.
at the Ray Power studio. Okay, fine. Song on the blow, blah blah blah. We need where we'll be staying. They put us in 1 3-bedroom flat there with no chairs, nothing. I just say, which can't suffer? I can't suffer myself. So when we say everything in the house, I say, well, we are camping, no problem. We're staying there. Bengawe will come there and say, okay, you guys, are you okay? Blah blah. We're just living like. I don't fancy that kind of life because I've been living where it's comfortable for me. How will I be living at where there's no chairs, there's nothing in the house, life like that? So to cut the story short, let's just move on. That is how they took that glory from Omololu for Bengawe. So then they talk saying that Bengawe, we got some couple of awards that they did not even mention. Omololu.
Can you
I said,
imagine?
okay, no problem. That's why I have to use Omololu again for my Cars album. You know, Poplay produced all my first album. That's Morning Time. Was Poplay. We'll go get there. Let me they tell you. So the next thing is they started playing. Then I moved from my house to where they said we should be staying at that Ray Power area. Alagbado, thank you. So we're staying there. From there, that was when Bengawe got a call from Eddie Lawani, I think, for the show, for the Rothman's Groove show. They went for the meeting. They agreed to give us like 15, 16 states shows. There are some states where we got to that we did 2 shows at one venue. Everything was going to like 30-something shows or 20-something shows. Rothman's Groove was a big show.
Yeah, I remember.
We were not paid 10 million.
Okay, Eedris said you were paid 10 million.
That's what I hear. That's the thing where I hear me that too.
How much
That's
were
what
you
I
paid?
heard. I will tell you the truth. Nothing but the truth. There is no need to start feeling too big because you understand, say, some artists are collecting some money. Why do we have to like freeze? Tell me. As at that time, in 1997, 98, who won't pay 10 million naira?
10 million there was like $1 million. $500,000, something ridiculous.
Rothman-
Dollar was 100 naira now. So 10 million was like $100,000 or $200,000.
All these 10 million, 20 million, they pay me 10 million. Nah, I'm telling you, nah.
How much did
Rothman's Group pay 350,000.
for the whole 30-something states?
350,000. That's what we got.
For 30 states.
A week,
I mean, 15 states.
yeah. At least Edilawad is there alive now.
Uncle Eddie,
He knows about it.
the last time I saw him was at Mega Chicken. He bought food for me and my son.
That brother.
Eddie. Make we hail you inside.
Lovely bro. I don't shake bros. Edilawad.
Àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n nìyẹn.
Our money, that man stood by me at that journey. I go give you gist. So they paid 350 and they agreed to pay instrumentally.
Àwọn tún sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà. Okay.
Do you know what 350,000
Was then.
No, check out. So they agreed to pay instrumentally. First payment before the show. Second payment when we have reached half of the show. Then the last payment after the show. And they paid 105,000 as first payment. Do you know how much they paid me?
How much?
16,000.
Inside 105. They don't even want to make you recoup your 60,000. Where your mama invest.
Even we forget about even recruiting the 60,000. The fact that my own family is the one.
So how did we now share it to get to?
I don't know. I called Benga where I say, manager. Then the person that can testify to this is Boyega Shotunde. Do you know him?
No, I don't.
He was our PRO then. He stays in Lekki here. He can testify. Because then people will think say, now who can they talk the truth? Now who can they talk? I mean, I get witness that can testify to you. So I can call Benga away. Bros, why is my money 16,000 naira? He say, our boy is not so pé àwọn láti máa gbà jù ẹ́ lọ because àwọn ń ṣiṣẹ́ jù ẹ́ lọ. But how many work we don't do? Maybe this Shakomo. Then later we recorded Judile and Shade. Just for the show, where at least we should have something else to play apart from Shakomo. I go say, but bros, why 16,000? They said they claim, okay, why? Me I no claim say na me finance the group. Say I suppose collect more than them. As a businessman. But I didn't do that. But why we say then they talk, say they are working more than me, they have to collect more than me. I just wave everything. I just, okay, let's move on. Let's go. Oni ojú ẹni mala. Dandan ni kó rí ìyọnu àbí.
Dandan ni o.
Sorry, Yorùbá ni mí o. I just.
No, they will get translators.
So we started the move. The journey begins. They move. But meanwhile, before me, I left home, I had 300,000 on me for the journey. At the time we got to Jos, I don't know, Mina or something. They finished the money with them and they weren't even buying food for them. Yes. No, before we go in there, we get something we don't happen. So we got there, we met with the Rothman's Groove crew, then we met them Plantation Boys. They were on the show too. Plantation Boys. Blackface and
Two-Face. Face never joined that time.
Face never joined that time. So I was close to Blackface. As I dey see signs say, if I say this thing go backfire later. Then at the time we got to, was it Jos? I don't see drama. Say, this guy, blah, 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 blah. But me and Blackface were close. I know the sister and say, this thing go big girl. So one thing I'm good at. I'm good at. All of my friends, they know me for that. They hook lines. I get hook lines. When it comes to chorus, sing along choruses, I'm good.
What was your contribution musically to Shakomo?
Shakomo, actually they have done
most of Shakomo.
Shakomo. Then my own contribution was carry the chorus.
Okay.
You know, go in and do the chorus. Go in and do the chorus.
What about Judile?
Judile, I had my own part in Judile, but they didn't want it to fly. They didn't even want me to sing.
What about Shade?
Shade too, the same thing, just like Judile, but they didn't want me to sing. They have their plans.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you. So you met Blackface. You and Blackface were cool.
Throughout the tour, myself and Blackface were so close. We're so close to the level that we just say, You know, at times, when some group, everybody were close. Two-Face was even more to them than me. Sure you understand? So as we can't reach group, we will say, I can't just tell Blackface, say, check this chorus. That's why I don't feel forget Blackface. Lie.
Me too, I know if you forget that, but Blackface, sometimes they did too stubborn. Blackface, they calm down.
No,
I can never forget him too.
Let me.
He's a wonderful guy.
Freeze. Can I tell you something? Blackface. If there another word, I think used more than wonderful. Awesome. Because he stood by me. I won't lie. He stood by me. And I know if you say because in the mess up, in the say, I can't bone and
no,
no
fit.
I no fit. So anybody that have had an impact to my life in a very successful way, I have to give them the respect. I give them the flower. I'm telling you. Blackface was with me. We started writing some of my songs with the chorus together. I'm telling you.
While you were still a remedy.
Yeah, because I don't see the flag. I don't see the flag say, these people will mess me up. So let me use my brain and get ready. They said it now when eventually we splitted. They said, let's see what he's going to do. Ọlọ́run gbógo fọ́lẹ̀ ni.
Ọlọ́run gbógo fọ́lẹ̀. Adé orí ọ̀kín. Come on.
Ọlọ́run gbógo fọ́lẹ̀.
Because at the end of the day, my car became bigger than Shakomo,
than any other,
Shade, or Judile.
Even the single thing where individual do say, I thank God. I give glory to Almighty God. That's why they say the forgotten stone.
Let's talk about your first hit. Ọmọdé mẹ́ta ń ṣeré. Then let me give you Two-Face part. Ṣeré.
We're all together in the studio. You know, then after I left the Remedies.
Okay, what made you leave the Remedies? Make we not even jump.
So when we got to, I think it was Jos or Mina, either Jos or Mina. When we got to Jos, Eedris wasn't feeling too good. He was sick. Ó wá kú pé ta ló máa ṣe rap lórí stage o. When we got on stage, I chopped the rap. I chop am like he no even the relevance. When we got back to the hotel, all the promo staff, all the group, the promo staff, you say, "Oh boy, get well, oh." Tony scatter. Eddie told him, he said, "Oh boy, your part, Tony kill him for stage, oh. Your absence not even show." I'm telling you.
One daughter.
Oh boy. At that time, I don't notice say beef don't they come. Beef don't they come. But where I be? I'm still learning. Let's move on. The next venue following day, he stood up, said, "Don't, I don't think y'all, you're going to shine." Then it was okay. Everybody just said, okay, we continue. When we can't reach Ibadan, that was when they paid the second money. Another 105. They gave me 18,000.
One increase salary.
So increase because
minimum wage.
Because
you don't need to complain.
Maybe I rake before. They put 2,000.
2,000 on top. 2K.
From 105.
Two boys.
From 105. I called the manager. I said, "What's going on? We are group now. What's the meaning of someone is working more than this?"
How much did Eedris and Eddy get at that time?
I don't know.
Well, you are a group.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. So at that time, they started raking. I heard Eedris saying it. I'm not even performing tonight. If he's going to be on the stage with us, I'm not performing. I said, what did I do? Why you? You where I carry go meet my mama? We will be able to say, then carry money, give me, I give unto you. Say, oh yeah. You left for so long.
This is the same Eedris that is talking about Charlie Boy.
I was even expecting this from Eddy.
Eddy, you don't know from anywhere.
Thank you. Now here they expect say you go fit fuck up. But they were team, actually. So in the rake, he said, "No, Ayaram." Say, "No, if he's coming on stage with us tonight, I'm not performing." Now Eddy when he come talk, say, now he will say, "Your money, where remain, don't go with that. Because you guys signed as three with a killer. You signed as remedies 3. How come they'll be saying 2 on the stage when they know that he's not sick, he's okay, he's around? So tell me, that one can't ginger, they can't leave me."
Eedris, we want to hear your own side of this story.
I wish you can call him, make him sit here and work with it.
Because
talk.
Now another thing, Baba go talk for yonder.
I was surprised when he was saying that they met me after recording Sapomo.
Sorry, Eedris said he fought for the industry. This is the industry. Did you fight for the industry or you fought the industry? No, Iberi knew me. I want to ask because you see, there are many things. I don't put my mouth in personal affairs.
Let me tell you something.
But you see, Tony.
Let me come in there. There is a saying that said, "Bring yourself down." God said, "Bring yourself down. Let me lift you up." Oni rere sile king
okay.
If you are a king, if you are the pioneer, it shouldn't come out from your mouth. Why didn't I say I'm the one that sponsors the remedies? I'm the pioneer of hip hop. If not for me, blah blah blah. Did you hear it from me before? I wouldn't even be saying all this if
you were the first executive producer.
Thank you.
For a hip hop group.
Is God.
In fact, it's your late mother. What's her name?
Is God.
Let's mention her.
Mrs. Cecilia.
Mrs. Cecilia Awotoye, the first executive producer of a hip hop album in Nigeria.
So I told then we got to Ibadan. They said I won't perform. Okay, I said that. They said I won't perform. Then Edilawani shocked them with another thing. Say, your money don't go if you don't let time perform because you guys signed as 3. So they allowed me that day. I was crying like a baby. Like, what is this? What kind of energy is this? We can do this, guys. So we managed. We went through all the shows, blah, blah, blah. The final show was at Trade Fair and TVS. 2 shows in Lagos. That time I don't reach out. I go home, change, do every necessary thing there. They did the same thing that I should not perform with them. I didn't like when you rake for them, like, okay, you have not collected your balance. Now there you go, no say it's not easy.
So Eddie Lawani stood for you.
I'm telling you,
at
the man
every juncture.
Every juncture, we say they don't bring that
leg.
Should I call it obstacle? They don't bring that.
Each time they try to fight for the industry, Eddie stood for you.
It was
Eedris
that man,
fought for the industry. You
That
had
man,
to fight 50 Cent for the industry.
Then I said,
you were the enemy of the industry, so you had to fight you so that the industry can be born.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey!
As the game run, they go. Me, I just believe, say, this music, I must do it and I will be successful. That's my determination. If you say I didn't want to sing, I won't sing, or Eedris won't do your own rapping or everything. They got the knowledge, they got the street thing, they got everything more than me. I won't lie. But when God is with you, you can be three. If you be person we no work now, in God they use blessed, make you know. So we got to Lagos. Hey, we don't even want him anymore. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. I don't reach house. I don't carry one motor de waka. Cars plenty for my house. Anyway, where I grab the key from, I don't go. So I was there. And we had a show in there. We were built for a show in Ondo. Those one paid 50,000.
50K.
Adding it up to 140 balance that we meant to collect at for the Rothman's Grove, making 190.
190.
They gave me 25,000.
Each time there is increase in your salary.
That was no, because there was if not the increase not good. Increase not good.
No, you see, but
if
you
not
see,
for the
let me tell you,
50,000,
that increase was the fight Eedris was fighting for the industry.
Thank you.
Because if he didn't fight for the industry, you still be earning 16,000. So yeah, go do
we thank God. I thank God. You know, at times, when you pursue goat, you reach war, he go face you. They thicken my skin. They make my skin, they thick. They don't say that they train me to be able to face the world. And I thank God, every disappointment is a blessing. So as they move on, they call us or meeting. One man we get Fame magazine then. One tall, slim man, I don't remember his name again. The man said, people have known you guys as remedies. Why do you want to be, oh boy, you like say something else day. I never said that kind of beef before. No, if I thought he wants to join us, he should accept that he's a backup singer. Eddie said so, Eedris said so.
But you know, Eddie,
that was when I said
Eddie must have been influenced by Eedris because Eddie is a more gentle person. My opinion.
What happened then is waiting me at the top. I won't lie. Eddie and I said, then the contract say, if I thought I want to be with them, I should accept the fact that I'm going to be a backup singer, nothing more. And they will be the one to be paying me. I look at Eedris, I say, hey, okay, there's no problem. Mr. Bengawe, you don't, this junction, I
okay, so you resigned. It's not like they told you to go.
I can't take that offer. So it's a slap.
He was
it's a slap on me. I can't take that offer. It's not an option at all. So I just said, okay, what will I do? Mr. Bengawe, I will go in peace. I will go in peace. After all, I don't right. But after the groove, I get more closer to blackface. So I go from Bariga to Festac every day. Festac happens to be my second home then. Back to back every day.
I want more money.
We got this, write music, they write my song, everything, they go there. We say, okay, I want to enter studio. Everybody were in the studio. They supported me. At times we go to my house, blackface, two-face, they sleep in my house for days. My mama took everybody as her own.
Your mother supported fought for the industry more than those that claim they fought for the industry.
I'm telling you. I just say, okay.
So your mother used to feed
everybody. Ask if I'm lying. Ask
Two-Face, Blackface.
Ask Blackface. Ask Two-Face. Even Face join later. You see. Ask Face. Ask Earthquake. Adex
and Ice K.
Ask them. Ask Olumente.
Olu saw.
Ask.
Me and him still chatted this morning.
You know. So I said, okay, fine. At the junction, I have to leave. And I left. Through that time, at that moment when the heat was hot, my sister followed me to where we were staying in Alagbado. We knocked on the door. We saw Eddie. Eddie refused to open the door for us. I said, which kind of thing is this? Sister Nejalo, when we went to Repower, that was the day I met Daddy Shoki.
Daddy Shoki was on my live yesterday.
Daddy Shoki now told me, Tony, forget. Forget. And things say you know go fit do am. Prove it to them that you go do am. No worry, God dey with you.
For all of you that are insulting Daddy Shoki.
He gave me the courage. That guy, I don't forget him. Daddy Shoki.
Daddy Shoki.
We went for a show. In Ibadan. Me, Earthquake, Plantation Boy, okay, yeah. Ovation, whatever, Ovation, something for Ife. Oh boy, they never pay me my balance. They never pay. And what I do then, you know, I can't be sorting my guys out. Say, because they are with me, okay, how much they're giving me. I always fight for Plantation Boys. What I do is, if someone, because I'm the headliner, so if they want me for a show, I say, if you know call Plantation Boys, I know they go. And they need me. Say they don't go call Plantation Boys. That's why they get show for them Plantation Boys too. Ask.
I remember one event I came that all of you came for in Ibadan. They kept you in one special place and everybody else was, because that time you just dropped my car. So you were trending.
It's God. Hey, listen, we are on Daddy Shoki issue now. Daddy Shoki. They cannot forget that as the thing they flash my head now, it's just to make her the talker. Daddy Shoki said, they never pay your balance. They never pay my balance. And they say, make I come perform. And Daddy Shoki called the promoter. Look, if you don't pay them, instead I don't go perform. My mouth drop. I look at this guy and say, is he joking?
So it is actually Daddy Shoki that was fighting for the industry. Daddy Shoki risked his own performance to make sure myself, Plantation Boys, and Earthquake were paid. Oh boy. All of you on YouTube where they yap Daddy Shoki. Oju into that.
Who they yap? Who they yap?
No, for my video they say Daddy Shoki don't know what thing they talk.
You know, some people they don't understand. They don't understand how the game was. They believe, they believe the lies instead of the truth. So you understand? I remember that the Daddy Shoki talk say, if you know, oh boy, now forget. Then you say, how much you don't make? How much they paid us full
from the gate.
From what people pay from the gate, because the guy had the intention not to pay the balance anymore. Okay, let me go back to how Daddy Shoki thing entered. Where I just entered, remember the one of Ife. So, Daddy Shoki now called me and he told my sister, Auntie, if you want it. Shebi God day. That's when I knew. He said, this story be like a whole story too. When they're saying no fit sing. He said, Tony, no worry. It gave me enough courage that day. That the Shoki gave
Shoki!
me Oworo.
You know, say me with him, me I be daddy freeze, him be daddy Shoki. So then they have the two of us, they say two daddies will not get sense. So you see what he do?
He gave me
Tony Tetuila became Tetuila because Shoki gave him courage. Meanwhile, the person that is saying he fought for the industry was the one that almost destroyed him.
He gave me courage that day. I said, thank you, Baba. Thank you. That thing motivates me. I said, it carried me. He said, yes, I must do this thing. I entered studio. I recorded Omodeme and Sherry.
Which was a big... By the time Omodeme came out, they knew you were not playing.
I dropped 3 singles. Omodeme and Sherry, Toba Mike, and Morning Time. Those are the 3 singles. And I went to Ray Power. This is my solo effort to
help me.
I was like, Keke. Said, hope you don't mind coming on Kenny's music. But I don't mind. Leave me alone myself.
Hey!
Don't be say I dey share money with anybody. See now I get dancer, I get this one, I get manager, and I mean they pay them. Don't be say then they pay me. About the moment they heard Omode, Met and Sherry, I was seeing them. Then there was a mistake from every presenter saying the remedies have come back with so now them Keke come correct and say one of
the remedies.
Not the remedies. Even when we dey do show, people come to
even the story of Omodeme 3 children is a Yoruba folk song.
You know this book that came with the invite for the premiere of Afrobeat by Ayo Shoneya.
Yes.
Afrobeats with the hairs or something on Netflix.
I was in it.
There was a book that came with it, with the invite. It was even my wife that was reading. Then it got to where Eedris was talking about then. And he says, the money they took from my mom, they refunded it. I say, but why this?
Eedris, if you refunded it, can we see a receipt?
Thank you.
I like that. If you refunded it, because you might have forgotten to keep the receipt because you were very busy fighting for the industry.
I won't even blame him. I blame the publisher.
So let's even enter this. You are now Omodeme
and Sherry took everywhere.
So did you now get to perform shows with the remedies?
No.
As in they called you as Tetuila, they called the remedies, and they called Plantation Boys.
Yes. There was a show we did in Jos. I did my solo thing. They were still singing the song we did together. The show you can forget. And I said it. I told he was in where he got shot. I said, let me tell you something. What I see is greed. Look, they will leave themselves soon. Because they will know that Tony is doing it alone now. How come we are still together? And greedy people can never be together. So I say, okay. 99 was Omodeme and Sherry. Because they go. There's someone I overheard that that one a fluke. Let him do another one. He can't do it. And then be God.
My car.
When my car came out, that was the height of it.
I remember a Lebanese guy came. I used to work in Cool FM, so the owner of Cool FM was Lebanese.
My first Rolex,
yes,
But from one rich man, Ikubabai,
Yeah.
he pulled it out. I think that watch should be like, there should be like maybe probably $20,000 to $30,000.
Just come out and give you.
Wait, what am I going to give you? What am I going to give you? That was when Tinubu sent for me.
Why are you sneaking?
That is boy. You know, I can't they look like I say, Kai. The whole thing can't they be like West Coast, East Coast
Coast.
thing.
And I remember
There are some
then,
places
I used to be, you know, I was very close to Plantation Boys.
Yeah.
I used to come and spend 2 weeks with Two-Face and Blackface. When they were staying, there was one house they were staying. You know me, I don't know First Act too much. There was one time they were staying with more money.
Yeah.
The day I was going to Cool FM to resume work, I slept over in Two-Face house.
Wow.
Now Two-Face give me transport money.
Wow.
Where I take go Cool FM.
Wow.
So,
sure you go forget that. Or has there been any time where Two-Face come and say,
the fact that I worked in Cool FM, it was Two-Face that told me to work in Cool FM.
I saw one write-up some years ago, maybe probably 5 or 6 years ago, with Basket Mouth. They remind me of within me. I don't remember again. Say he wrote a book. Say the first show he had was me. I gave him a show. I can't remember.
The first show I had in the UK, it was Basket Mouth that gave me.
Basket Mouth talk and say, Pony Tetuila. He got the first show for me at Shell. They just say they need a comedian that will anchor the show. I say, I know one guy. And they want to call big name. Make I not call those big names. I said, I know one guy. That night will be full of fun. I don't remember all this. Or I tell anybody, say, I give the basketball show before. I don't know. Let them talk about you.
Let's talk about the 50 Cent show.
Okay.
Because we don't finally reach that.
I was on that show now. I was on that show, that 50 Cent show. I was built for Lagos. I was the one that performed before 50 Cent in Lagos. For you to know that, me, I be Jaye. I wasn't built to perform in Abuja, but I followed them to Abuja.
You were not built for Abuja, but you still went as a Jaye master.
Flew with them. I didn't go with the plane they went with. I went with another plane. They come the year, say, someone say, they say make someone come out. But one thing I know, why I even carried my phone, I want to show you one thing now. There is a picture to show that all Nigerian artists were treated equally. At the press conference, I was sitting on the same table. What's this guy's name? One of these G units.
Young Buck.
Lord Banks.
Lord Banks.
See this picture. Is that not me with 50 cents on the same table?
Yeah. Send me this picture, make I add them to it so that they go see them.
I go send them to you.
Because this is a moment in history.
So I don't understand when someone say
you were treated differently.
No.
You know, is when you are fighting for the industry, all those kind of things need to come up.
It's all those things. I just say I'm saying there are better things to tag along with. Say you are okay. I want shine. Let me put up this story and this story and this story. We say you go shine. We say violence. Our fight is where I do this for who? It's for yourself now. Let me tell you something. No matter how you be, that's why you can't see me at any show. Say they won't come. Forget to they go think say now hold artist. Now hold artist. Waiting one sing. Now hold artist. Some people might be saying that, but let me tell you something. You know why you don't see me around playing shows around? The shows that I play, is it that? Then beg me say, please, bros, come do one for us. Please, bros, come do it. Which I understand. I can help my colleague now. Where they try grow up, I do okay. This one. But as an artist, when a company call you, even at the backstage, you should have your artist rider. This is what I want. Okay, I want a dressing mirror of 21 inches tall, blah, 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 blah. Forget. It's you, it's what you want. If they can do it, they will do it. If they can't do it, they won't do it. I can't say because freeze. If you give freeze one bottle of anything, I must take one bottle of it. Who am I to free?
What if you don't drink anything?
A different company
and you
now.
drink Guinness. So now, so you don't go take any drink with that. No, now. Let's talk about the new generation artist, Burna Boy. What is your take?
I won't work with that boy.
Burna! I can imagine.
I'm working on
You don't hit my car.
I'm working on my car remix.
Burna Boy.
And I want Burna
We need
Boy.
you on that.
I'm telling me, I love them. I love all these young guys. Me, I like them.
Sure, you see how they do things.
Do you know what they have taken the music to? Forget where we stop. Forget where we reach. We don't try reach somewhere. Okay, some people don't move and now to another level. Let's give them their credit. Now me go carry Burna Boy on whiskey, come from your house, say, come. Now you go sing. Oh yeah, sing now. And they put money on you. That's a different ball game. It's not like that. You didn't give them money to go to studio. Why did you say you are the one that fought for them?
Fought for them how?
How? Fine, you are the pioneer. People have been saying it.
As in,
they will
how
get the
is he
message.
so if we say he's the pioneer, what happened to Junior and Pretty?
Thank you.
What happened to Tony 1 Week?
Thank you.
What happened to Tribesmen and Remedies? Came at about the same time.
No, actually, we were before Tribesmen.
But around the same
Tribesmen,
time.
yes. Myself and Tribesmen went for our show in the 2003 in London. That was when I dropped my car. Ask Ayo Shoneya what I'm saying now. Ayo Shoneya is, we were at LTV 8.
Me, I can't even wait for a Burna Boy Tony Tetuila remix. No. Burna, we need you on this one. Come on, burn this one up.
I love what that guy is doing. Me, I won't lie. Let me tell you something. Me, all this new generation guy, I like them. As they come now, Burna they blast inside my motor.
If you go to my Instagram, there's a video of me walking to my car that K Auto Detailing recorded. I just put that Burna Boy secret.
My kids, if I did drop them for school, they don't know me. Say, Kai, it's for my phone connected to my car. Once I enter car, pam, it go just pick. They play them itself. The car go just play the song itself. So why? Tell me.
No.
Will I walk up to him and tell him that I'm this and that? No. I won't be saying this if not for what Eedris said at that interview, that they met me after they have recorded Shakomo. That's a lie. Why do you have to lie?
And he's fighting for the industry.
Say the truth.
And he's
Why
fighting
do you have to lie?
I'm going to have a conversation with Eddie too, because I'm quite close to Eddie. You understand? And from my understanding of things, Eddie also wants peace. Eddie is sad.
No, Eddie, lately, before Eddie even traveled, Eddie is in America now.
Yes. I spoke with him today.
Eddie came up to me and let me just, if not, so let me just, I love Eddie, I'm telling you. Because Eddie, let me just forget that level.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Let me just forget that level. Because I don't want to talk too much. Make you not gonna be like, Shebi don't go, Shebi I don't settle. But this is not just reality.
Not just reality.
Now my experience at the young.
Let me ask you, moving away from all the mess, what does Tony Tetuila do now?
I'm into real estate actually. Tetuila Homes and Properties.
Tetuila Homes and Properties.
And Properties Limited, yeah.
No wonder you are shining like this.
It's God, though.
Hey!
I dey learn.
No wonder you are fresh, though.
I dey learn. I just the most one.
No wonder there's a Range Rover parked outside.
I dey learn. You know, say me,
Let me tell you the most surprising thing. Because me, I've known Tony. After the music, me and Tony bonded in London.
More in London, yeah.
Than in Nigeria. Me
We
and
stay
Tony,
together for London.
yeah.
247.
We were like a, we're like a. A lot of people don't know this. There was, we had some nice, some nice. Back then when we're still in the world,
crazy.
some very nice,
crazy.
sexy looking things before I became a man of God.
This I don't.
Yeah. So I was
don't
asking
remember
Tony. I was
that.
like, Tony, I guess from Glenfiddich, 18 years. What do you drink? Tony said, I've stopped drinking. I say,
2 years now.
Tony Yori.
Nobody say I don't feel drink again, but not every
Not
time.
like that time, Tomorrow.
It's
Why
just
you?
when
Now
it's
we
just for
they find our
celebration.
house like this. Tony is now born again. As we're sitting down to start the interview, his phone chimed. It's time to say your rosary.
Now you go let people they run from me and they say,
Hey,
this one
Baba, I don't feel believe Tony. Tony know they do omo again. They drink again. They say in rosary.
The almost things is 4 years now.
4 whole years.
4 years now. No, for real. I'm for real. For real. You know there are times you don't understand the world. You will do anyhow. But when you start getting older, you will understand.
You start
life.
thanking God.
You thank God.
Something special. Unforgettable. 50 Cent. Just stand.
Mac Beach, representing South, getting the football and the inch one time. Sitting there moonlight with all this style. Hip hop original, I'm a footballer. I like the way you play, I like the way you tackle when the football is on its way. Hey, so let's celebrate all the great men. If you're ready to choose, and there, it's your dream. Are you ready for the football in the air? We're talking, we ain't ready for the hard block. We're fucking ready to show some love. Welcome to Africa. Welcome to Africa. Jesse Jackson, no just Simpson, this is black history. Henry Gold, West African, and their sisters. Lincoln, both now to make the life different. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X to be dead. Then vote for black Americans in their old age. We didn't see the revolution in our own ways. Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Mr. Jay-Z. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, and Andy Bobby. American prosperity ain't complete when African poverty ain't alone. I just wanna make it worth this song. Poverty is all of it. You are black and I'm black and we're black and brown. If you see me tomorrow, you say good morning, Africa. Welcome, 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 welcome to Africa. Welcome, 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 welcome to Africa. Welcome, 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 welcome to Africa. Welcome, 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 welcome to Africa. It's the same year, black great year. Welcome, let me show you how we do it here. And bump and reggae taking over this year. 4 years he was here, he was drama. To see how 450 saying and I'm caught up. When I'm working the squares on the door, everybody be like, you 450. Everybody be like, who 450? 50, come back, we love you. Africa.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, 15. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm too proud to know that that's what Africa can do. It can bring peace and happiness and everything else when you think it is not possible.
We're brothers, kicked off a slave trade. But I'm about to get back. I'm so sorry for that. I love you, 50. I love you.
Eedris saying sorry to 50 is called a rose band, but I need to your own.
Well, you know.